Alexa, volume 4. And nobody's here. First of the year, and I'm all by my fucking self. All right. What it is what it is, baby. That's a stupid saying, isn't it? What it is what it is. Well, of course, what it is what it is. What else are you gonna say? What it is what it isn't. What it was. Dumb. Anyway, that shows that people are on here, but nobody's talking, so I guess I'm on my own. Hey, Jonathan says, "What's up, buddy?" Jonathan, just you and me, baby. Whoa, a couple more. Broke boy. What up, General? Broke boy entertainment there. Joe Briggs. Ah, the frog. I lost it. What's up, Pop? Says Crypto. Checking in. Dawson checking in. Dawson, that motherfucker knew when I turned on the computer, he knew. Truth, Facts, and Shalom all. Party in my pocket. Hello, good sir. Back at you. Ringo, my man. Cheyenne and Tammy Plaskett. What's a long fucking name? I just call you Walker? Can I just say Walker? What's up? Clint Bertola, hello. Paul McVeigh, hello. Sep says hello. Clayton Emery, Clayton, one of the original extras. Sebastian Puente says, hey. So that's what got all the intros out of the way. No, I'm not having a good fucking day. I'm not happy today. Nothing went as planned. Charles, General, sir. Fall in line. JT, hello from East Tennessee. Flatterson, good evening, General. Flatterson, extra. Fall in line, son. Dio, hello all. Jeff C, hey dude. Keep red in the sea of blue you inhabit. My man. Dawson, how's the family, General? Yeah, the family's pissing me off right now. The kid's fucking up. The wife's far away. Yeah. What does that say? Days. He did like trying to beat my dick a high hammer. A real talk from General to another. I'm with you. Party. Vultures in the stream. Yeah. It'll slow down in a minute. Everybody knows I'm trying to read everything. Guzman says, hey, brother. Joe Briggs, what's your new hurricane? How's your new hurricane miter saw? Wasn't hurricane, it was Hercules. And that's an old video. That's an old one. He even wrote in the comments, an old one he redid. That one, as you can tell, he's a lot younger in that video. I'm a lot angrier. That video was, I don't know, 6 months ago or so. That was a real thing, though. We got a Hercules miter saw, and the daughter's boyfriend at the time got a fucking ass chewing right on camera. And yeah, so older video. That's it. Hold on, my screen's scrolling on me. Something popped up. Who we got here? Clayton, have a shot and a smile. Clayton, you get $20 for the shot. I'm gonna call my daughter on her way home because I think I'm out of jack. And Clayton, you spotted me $20 on that. So Clayton, I'm gonna get some hooch. Have my daughter pick up some whiskey on the way home. Yeah, Clayton, I'm gonna get because it's not a fucking good day. It hasn't been a good couple of days, but it's coming around. When Clayton, when you sport me some that, my man, it's gonna turn good. It can't get any worse. Oh, gotta leave it to Clayton coming through in the pinch, baby, coming through in the pinch. Jesus Juarez, what's up, brother? Great TikToks. Thank you. I'll thank the kid for you. Trevor, hey, Gen X dad. Hope your evening improves. Just got the notification. I'm here. Need you to get some more bottom of the whiskey glass wisdom. Yeah, Trevor. Do you know how you guys, can I let you in on a secret? All right. And you notice the 24-hour live stream, we didn't publish that. There's a lot of personal stories in there that we didn't make public. In fact, Gen X mom wants me to trim them down to the and she leaves the personal stories in, but she goes, just put them up on Patreon. So if you missed it, then you missed it. And she wants those videos to go up on Patreon. I don't know how that works. I don't think Patreon hosts videos. I think you got to link them from somewhere, but she's going to have the kid do that. So if you wanted some of those stories in the time she was on the 24-hour live stream that we did not make it 24 hours, you're going to have to go to Patreon to see that stuff. It's growing. There's more personal stuff, information on Patreon than we're ever even that we're allowed to say anywhere else, and that we're going to say anywhere else is going to be there. So just so you know, there's a few that signed up. Thank you for that. The kids all about it, and we'll put more. And I go on there. I've gone on to Patreon. I click on it, and if there's comments or something, I try to answer. If I know what's going on. If I don't, I just leave it, and the kid will take care of it. But let me scroll down real quick. Jeff says hello. Anthony, can you can tell your Gen X? Thank you. Jesus PO box sends some whiskey from Texas. Oh shit, I had that written down. Hold on, I didn't fuck that up, did I? Hang on a second. Wait, there it is. Gen X mom wrote down because you guys always ask about that for the whiskey fund, and I always get it wrong. So there it is. Is it backwards to you guys? Is it backwards? It looks backwards on my screen. I don't know how to change that. Is there a way to change that on the screen? I don't know how to do that. How if you read it that way? You can't read it that way. Well, anyway, it's 4605 Buena Vista Road, 600 box 600 547 Bakers. It's on the kids' website. Just go to genxtalks.com and scroll down to the bottom. The PMB box. You can get alcohol and tobacco at a personal mailbox. It's on there. Just genxtalks.com. Scroll to the bottom if you want the address, so that I don't have to look stupid because I'm looking stupid. Clint says you have a magnificent beard. Well, thank you. Technically, it's a goatee by design. Where am I at? Hey, John Legg, give me a big thumbs up with $3, John. Good Lord, John, $3. Thank you, man, because it's going right in the pile. Now I got Clayton put some on there. We'll throw the $3 on top. I'm working my way towards a handle. Venture, it's me. Love the channel. Appreciate that. Dio, hello. Cheers for Clayton there. Glee, I see the different sports teams every time I watch. I'm tempted to send you a Chiefs hat. Chiefs hat I might have a problem with because it's a division rivalry, but I would sport a Chiefs hat just to be politically incorrect. I think I'd wear that just to make a statement. Plus, you got a badass team for a few years. Now, you got issues this year because you're trying to play like you have the past years, and you can't just ram that stuff down. But I like it. I do like the Chiefs. Ringo, well, I got a notification saying that the package I sent you arrived, so probably sitting in the PMB. I think I got a notification today that 2 things showed up. And the girls called me from down there because they'll let me know. One of them was a card and the other one was a package. So maybe, Ringo, I'm going to have to get on that tomorrow. Two Bear, good evening, General. What's up, brother? Two Bear, just making an ass out of myself and scrolling on. You know how that goes. I'm doing it right now, baby, doing it. David H. Yahoo. David H. Yahoo. All right. Yahoo to you too, man. Dio, you can take a Gen X PO box, send you some whiskey from Jesus. It's at the bottom of genxtalks.com. Clint, yeah, Day says it won't work, brother. Days, it won't work. The Gen X Talks thing didn't work. Hang on, let me look. Yeah, the website's up, and just checking real quick. Yeah, it's at the bottom left. Not the very, very bottom, but close to the bottom, above Enigma. It's right next to the map. There's a PO box, right? Yeah, it's all there. It's correct. Yeah, it's up there. You got to go see it. Sway, Gen X Dad, was curious if you're a Broncos fan. I love the Broncos. Sway, been a Broncos fan since 1976. Charles, what's bothering you, man? The fucking kid is fucking up his grades. He's fucking up his assignments again. He's going to get pulled from Gen X Talks. He's going to get pulled from his FFA stuff. His mom's pissed. He's not following through on his chores around here. I'm working on him right now to try to take pride in what he does. When he sweeps the swimming pool, let's say, can he walk away going, God damn, I did a good job. I'd like to see anybody do a better job than me. Go ahead, try. That's how good I did it. My other sons, as they grew up, they got that way. We're not there yet, so it's a fight. And then my wife is gone for a while because my mother-in-law she's not sick. She's just old. She's very old. And she can't be left alone because she falls down. Can't remember quite the way she used to. And we're all going to get there. So my wife and her siblings are trading off spending time there. And now it's getting serious to where you can't even, used to be they could go 2 or 3 days and then someone shows up, stay for a while, 2 or 3 days of a gap where she's alone. You can't leave her alone for 5 hours. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. That's noisy. Don't do that. Keep it free, man. Keep what free, Jeff? You lost me. So, Charles, there's what's bugging me. Two things that are on me right now. Sofa King, happy Tuesday, Gen X, and all the extras. Yep, there's a bunch of them in here. Bunch of dudes signed in with the general tag on. They knew. Bum, 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 bum. I just found you guys. Melissa, hi from Michigan. Just found you guys. Love watching you. Thank you. Gary, the thing jumped again, man. Where am I going here? Will you guys ever join Rumble? Hey, Gen Z kid, what's Rumble?
Just another social media platform we can join.
What is it? What's it like? What's it similar to?
I'm not sure.
All right. Yeah, kid says we could join that. Okay, so there's this dude, Fred Howard, had a bunch of Howerton. I'd delete that fucker. He had a bunch of stupid shit in here. I'm lost on where I'm at, man. I'm trying to scroll up. The screen jumped down on me. There we go, brother. I am Gen X. You are. Decent says hello. Back to Melissa from Michigan. She says, I got that. I said it again. Truth Faction, good to go. David H, no, but it's blurry. What's blurry? This is a brand new computer with a brand new camera. Oh, your streaming quality blurry. I can't help you with that, man. Oh, not backwards. Yeah, I tried to. If I put something up, you guys read it backwards, right? I don't know how to fix that.
No, it's backward on your end. For them, they see it straight.
They see it straight, but I see it backwards?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Dirk says it's not backwards. Got you. Just scrolled down. Jesse, it's not backwards. All right, I got it. I fucked up. Fried, good evening, General Sir. Fried, one of the original extras. Thank you. Jeff, not backwards. I can read it. Okay, I got it. It's not fucking backwards. Will you ever join Rumble? Hello from West LA, California. What's your New Year's resolution, if any? Yeah, Jamie, my New Year's resolution. Funny you should ask. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But you guys are wondering what tonight's like. Did any of you see the little picture for the little thumbnail, the icon, the whatever the image is for tonight's live stream? Did anybody catch it? No one's mentioned it. Michael Deason says, how much is a handle there? North Carolina's 20 to 30. Yeah, up here it's 36 to 42. That's what the numbers come out to be up here. It's a little bit more. Day-days, this will be the new social bar life thanks to COVID. I feel like I'm hanging out talking with you guys. I feel like we're at a bar just bullshitting about stuff. We're not talking about stuff too serious. We're just giving our opinions on stuff. Who gives a shit? Because we're all drinking, we're all lying. It don't matter. Yeah, that's it. Andrew, hey man, you're the best. Appreciate that, Andrew. Now you need to go check with your friends and get better friends. Because if I'm the best, you don't have good friends. Because it's really easy to surpass me. Nick, so how do you deal with the wokeness in sports? I haven't been able to support any team in 2 years. It's tough, man. When you got Save the Whales plastered everywhere, Save the Whales on jerseys, Save the Whales in the end zone, man, I mean, you get to where you're burned out and you like, look, man, I'm all for saving the whales, but I don't give a shit anymore. Fuck. They burn Save the Whales, India. Yeah. I try to say hello without correct to Yahoo. Yeah, because David, you just said Yahoo. That's the only the only word you put up was Yahoo. Now you're like, I tried to say hello, but it autocorrected to Yahoo. Okay. I won't tell you to adjust your medication, David. All right. Anthony, hey, what's the next 20 hour? Okay. Anthony asked, what's the next 24-hour marathon? The kid, the mom, and me, we have decided that we will do a 24-hour live marathon on the date. What was it? The first video release?
Yes.
So
the account being created and the first video release.
Gen X Talks being created, the account being created, the first video being released, which was January 29th of last year. So we're almost there. And it's going to be a 24-hour. I don't know if we'll start on the 28th and end on the 29th. Start on the 29th. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. But it's going to be right at that time, and that's going to be a big one. We'll probably start off with I don't know what we're going to do. I'd say we start off with a show, but we might have trouble moving the cameras around. So we may just go with the whole thing right here and just trade seats, move the camera back, put all of us in, put all of us out. I don't know. But it's going to be a big show. I mean, and I'm going to legit try to power through the whole 24 hours if I can. Love how you always tell it like it is, never change. Blaine, appreciate that. I get in trouble for that, Blaine. I'm not allowed to say things like they are. That gets me in trouble. Everybody gets mad, and then people complain, and then I get kicked off platforms. And that's how it goes. And Twitter. I've been kicked off Twitter 6 times. Where am I at? Shout out to Holland, Michigan. All right, Reezy, I will. Of King. Val, what's up from Philly? Let's go Eagles, man. If you say so, but I don't think you guys are going anywhere. That's just me. What do I know? Nick Johnson, Wokeness in Sports, we covered that. David H. tried to say hello. Anthony Dio, Wedge 24-hour marathon, covered that. Blaine, love you guys. Tell like it is. Thank you, Days. Patreon won't work, is what I meant. I see all of your publicity from your kids' TikToks. That's what I meant. Patreon doesn't work. Oh, Patreon won't work. Like you're saying the website's up, but it won't work for what? Because I meant I see all of your publicity from your kids' TikToks is what I meant. Dazed. I don't know whether you mean I think Patreon still works, right? It looks like it's up. I'm just gonna go in there and make a comment right now. It looks like it's going. If you mean that it won't work, it's not a good idea. Well, that's not up to me. That's above my pay grade. The kid decided he wanted to do something personal for people. I guess there's a way to subscribe in YouTube. Also, you could do a whole personal subscriber thing where you can pay to see stuff. I don't know. I don't know why he elected to do it on Patreon, but he did. And I'm sure that grows a lot slower than if he had it in here. But I think his point was to make a special place where content that you can't see, get, or discuss anywhere else is there. There are some things we could put up on YouTube that'll get pulled, and then you get a strike on your account. So you got to be careful. Now over there's none of that stuff. So we could put up things that have been pulled here or on TikTok or on Facebook. We can put them up there and talk about them, just have discussions. So I'm kind of guessing that's why he went that direction. Plus that live stream that we did here, that there's segments of that live stream that everybody's fond of. I think he's going to chop up pieces and put it on there. I just don't know how to do that. So that's the idea anyway. If I covered that right, I'm not sure if I did. If what we're talking about, but that's why he chose that. Rochelle, I agree with Dazed. I like the people here better than any bar, though. Yeah, I love going to bars. I don't mind going to new bars. I go to dive bars. I'll fit in and talk to anybody. I don't matter. I just stay outside the bar and make friends. Yeah. Clayton, I sent you $20 and just won $100 in the lotto. Yeah, Clayton, see? Good begets good. You paid it forward. You got some back. Shauna. Shauna wrote a broken heart. That's not going to be good. That's the first thing I saw. Oh no, our Gen X boy needs to step up his game so he can enjoy the fruits of his labor. Yeah. If the boy didn't get his shit together, his mom's going to kick his ass. Jen, how's your Hercules miter saw working for you? Hey, Jen, I got something in my eye, girl. Just give me a second. Okay, what was that again? Redhead Salt. Good people. Sofa King, I always thought whatever I did, it would be the best I could do, even if it was cleaning a toilet. He said Dunny, so it's from down south. Yeah, that's the point. Do whatever job you're doing do it the best you can. Don't let people make fun of you for it. Let people be jealous they can't do it as good as you did it. How's it going, General? Hope you're having a great night. Josh, I'm working on it. Hey, kid, is there any whiskey in the house or did I drink it all?
I'm not sure.
I think he's going to go look. You need to stream playing Halo on Twitch sometime.
No way. That's crazy.
Tell Shauna no. He did. The kid's got the Twitch stream all set up and ready to go. It's on his webpage, but there's nothing there. You click on it, and you see his screen name, my screen. I don't know, it's ready to go. But what he did the other night, because I haven't played Halo in forever, but I've been playing Halo since forever. Yeah, did you guys catch that? Let me try it again. I know you're drinking. Hold on, ready? I haven't played Halo since forever, but I've been playing Halo since forever. You see how I did that? and I even turn, so you guys get the double entendre with each side.
I just need to change my Xbox gamer tag because it has my name in there.
Yeah.
And we just need to go.
Well, he filmed me. He put a camera over my shoulder to have me do some warm-up games. He updated the Xbox, which, according to him, is an old piece of shit.
It is.
And I played some and had the headset on, but you could see clearly my face and the screen. He wants to do it on Twitch where I'm digitally on the screen, like I'm up here. My face is, the camera's facing me, and the play is right there. But he just likes me yelling and screaming at everybody. You know, I guess that's funny. I'm pissed, but ow. Timmy Ferris, the man, the legend, extras. What's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate that. Not backwards, Dirk says. Oh, now he switches it around. Salty Army is Legion. Okay. Jeffrey Cooper, love your content, sir. Thank you. And you guys I'm trying to read every comment. I am. I'm not trying to just pick over them. I'm trying to read it, you know, and then if I'm talking to you here, then the comments build up there. So you got to give me a second. Yerba says mustard and Wheaties. It's not Wheaties. That's not what the friend says. It's not that. Jeff says I could use a friend like you. Well, we could all use a friend like me. I'm wonderful. Just ask me. I'll tell you. Albert, I like the way you raise your children. Yeah, far away from you so they don't bother you. Kathleen, whoa, jumped again. God damn it. The fucking thing. In front of you. Sherry, Albert, your kids. Kathleen, Gen X, the last generation of common sense, was beat into us. Well, that's for goddamn sure. All right. So Zig 99 watching, 23 thumbs up. Hit the like. 99 watching, 23 thumbs up. Hit the like button, Zeke. Zeke, you always come in here and have people hit that like button, don't you? Thank you. I'm supposed to say that shit and whore myself out, and I always forget to. Hold on, something bleeped up on the screen. Jeffrey Cooper, $9.99. Good Lord, Jeffrey. But no note. No, I don't know what to say. Jeffrey is just the up, down, left, right, you, me. I don't thank you, but there's no, it wasn't to you. It was to me. I'm here, you're not. Blake says the screen jumped. God, I was just gonna read Blake. Said the screen jumped? God damn it. This is just killing me. How does Blake know the screen jump? I am so far behind on my comments, I can't even tell you guys. I'm apologizing right now because I'm really far behind. I'm reading stuff. I'm trying to. Sean says Gen X mom is a queen. She did a great during the 24-hour stream. I'm a fan of the mom now. She is, Shauna. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate the kind words. Sherry Shanker got talking to someone else. Definitely be watching. Love you guys. All right. Good evening, brother. That's from Brian Hankey. Gen Z kid is way smart. Bearded Jerky, love what you do and how you do. Keep it real. I'm gonna, man. I'm gonna, my man. Bearded Jerky. That's a fucking cool name. Smack Daddy-O, been kicked off Twitter about 5 times. Well, then you and I have been in the same jail. Sherry Shankalo from Chicago. John Poole from Ontario. Gary Cruz. Have you ever drank an old frothing slosh, a stale pale ale with the foam at the bottom? You know what, Gary? I have not, and I'd be willing to try that. Hold on, my screen popped up. Green with a green W. And there's words, so we're good. William Heslow, he had $5, and he said, just saw the video of your son with the Hercules saw and the DeWalt stand. I am so sorry. It seems to me we need to start a GoFundMe to fix that. Hold on. We're okay. The Hercules saw actually does work. It's not good. Don't say it's not good. It's okay. It does work. It does function. It does all the specs. What is it again? You said it's a sliding compound.
Sliding compound double bevel.
Double bevel. That's the one. Yeah, good. It is working. So we're gonna leave it alone. But it's a good. We didn't take it back. We try. It's doing all right. Clifford Ray, what's going on, old man? Love your stuff, big guy. Thank you. Trump 300. Turtles Truth delete it. Lose weight if you love your kid. Wow. That was kind of personal. Lose weight if you love your kid. You know, Truth Hurts, delete it. Never heard of that before. Wow. So I should lose weight to become healthy if I love my kid or my family. And if I don't lose weight, then I don't love my family. You've really painted me into a corner. Truth Hurts, delete it. You got me cornered. Now what do I do? Now Now I either have to lose weight or I hate my family. Wow, you are such the conversationalist. That's amazing. You know what? I think you ought to just go around and tell that to everybody who has any issue in their life. Everybody who's fat, everybody who's lazy, everybody who cheats on their spouse, just tell them if you do it again, you don't love your family. You know what? You have solved the mysteries of the universe. This is what I love about this channel is that we have people like this that are so deep. They're so deep and they reach all of us, don't they? I mean, they absolutely get to the bottom of it. And in a way no one ever thought of. You're so awesome. As I click go away and don't ever come back to anything on this channel again. And they're gone. Tina, Rumble is another video platform. Pretty sure they would love you guys over there. The Gen Z kid, that's literally what I just said. Yeah, okay.
It is.
Oh, Sherry, party bug is because I'm before beer is so sad. People new view is booted for people's feelings. James Cody, you got a fan all the way up in northern Alberta. Thanks for the content while I work on oil and gas rig. Good, man. You got it. Pump that stuff out, baby. We need it. Two Bear. Hey, Two Bear. It's my first drink of the night. Hey, Gen Z kid, give me a soda, something to drink. And you got to clean up. I have made a fucking wreck of this table. You're gonna have to clean that shit up. There's shit everywhere. But luckily, I have tax deductions, and my little tax deductions can run around and straighten my shit out. So, Two Bear, as soon as my Coke gets here, which should be the first thing on your list. Nope, that stays because I'm not done with that yet. Nope, that stays. I'm not done with that yet. The Coke should be the first thing on your list. I know I might have forgot to say that the last time, you goddamn redneck hippie. Two Bear, we're letting the comments stack up because I'm waiting for that Coke. Once it gets here, you'll be my first drink of the night, my friend. The first drink of the night.
He needs a training wheel.
Don't start with me, woman.
What do you? I'm not a woman.
So you guys think I was kidding? The title to the front of the thing was wheat thins and Grey Poupon, or mustard. Okay, these are wheat thins, and I'm literally told you I wasn't lying. It was a wheat thin Grey Poupon. You guys thought I was fucking around with you, and I'm not. $5. Just a thought. Look who's here. Just thought, General. I'm so happy to see your pretty face. Just a thought dropped a $5 bill. General, I'm so happy to see your pretty face. Long day. I might have to cuss out my boss. You might have me do it. I'm loving stuff like that. We get those little cameos that we do, and you can end up breaking up with a girlfriend, a boyfriend. You end up quitting a job. Yeah, cuss out the boss. You tell me his name. Tell me his problem is. I won't even say who it's from. I'll say one of his employees wanted me to tell you this shit, and I will give a cameo, a video presentation with all the names you want left in, all the names you want left out, and I'll handle it. I promise you. Stop. Don't do that. I might have told you before every single fucking night, don't wrestle with your dog and get him all riled up. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Literally, every night I tell him, let your dog in, but don't wrestle with your dog. You'll get him all riled up. And then when you want to stop playing, your dog fucking goes around and chews everything up. Now, I tell him that night after night after night, and then he does it anyway. So you got to look at him and go, I'm sorry. I probably forgot to mention this to you. I probably forgot to mention it every single night of your life. Don't go do this. And he does it anyway, every fucking time. And you guys wonder why I drink. I mean, it's like there's no brain activity at all. But these same kids that when you are trying to get them to fucking focus on shit, simple shit. Hey, don't wrestle with the fucking dog in the house. Go outside in the lawn and wrestle with them. Don't wrestle in here. Those same kids will sit down with you and explain in great detail why they should have money and a car, freedom, and a late curfew so they can conduct themselves in a manner according to their generation. But they can't fucking not play with the dog when I say don't play with the fucking dog. Can't do it. No, can't do that. All right, Two Bear. Where was I? Comment stacking up. Two Bear, I know you're way ahead of me, but I'm going to pound down right now. All right, here we go. Coke in my beard. Can't have that. All right. Brian Hankey, check out Storyfire's 100% for the creator Storyfire. Creators, nothing will ever get pulled Jesse Ridgway is the owner, and it's going to be dynamic. I will ask the kid. Let me write that down. I will ask the kid about that. I don't know what that is. Story Fire. All right, let me scroll to the bottom. Blanton, good evening, sir, and to you, Blake. Get it. The wall monitor saw. Run it with a new power stack battery. Well, these are plugins, not battery. Jeffrey, I'm a tile helper doing the very best plan to move up to tile settler. Good. Tile setter soon. That's good. Good. Blanket whiskey recommendations. I'm not good, Blanket, at recommending. I'm not good at recommending fine whiskeys. I've tried hundreds. Some of them are very good. I stick with what I know. Okay. I smoke a certain cigar. I ride a certain motorcycle, and I drink a certain whiskey. I'm comfortable where I'm not saying I don't try new things. I do, but I stick with the basics, the simple stuff. I'm a baseball, American flag, apple pie kind of guy, and I'm not ashamed of it. I am. Elisa, love you guys. Thank you. Jamie, let's do a little whiskey going on. Cheers. Thank you very much. Salt, cheers. Pardon me, would you happen to have any grape coupon? Yeah. Tenzaki. Got you. Yeah, you got me. Mist and Ribbon, that's one. At least I know your content. LOL. Yeah, again, if you're being real. Jeffrey Cooper. We're down to the $9.99. Jeffrey Cooper. So funny as drinking. We said that. Good. Love ripping on you people with proximity. Love ripping on people with proximity chat in Halo 2. I don't think they have proximity chat anymore. I don't know that they do that. I haven't played in a long time, but I'm going to ask, and I'm going to say they don't. Nothing important on there. Keep going. Okay. The screen just jumped again. God damn it. Tenton, what's happening? El Camino, the hero of the channel. Thank you. Dale, you like what I like. All right, then. Steven says, shut, I'm here. Shut, I'm here. Is that shit, I'm here? Or shut up, I'm here? Jamie, how late am I? Sorry, I was watching JPB podcast. How late are you, Jamie? You're so late, you're probably pregnant. Mm-mm. Lori, do you have a favorite muscle car? Right at the moment, a 1970 Barracuda with a 440. That's what's on my mind. Rachel, great discussion days. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to read them fast. Hey, just curious what happened to you guys 24 live stream just a few days ago. Well, Kenneth, we didn't make it 24 hours. We made it like 16. And we did not make it public on YouTube. The wife said there's some personal stuff in there that we all said. And she says you can publish it, but you got to narrow it down, crop it up, and post it somewhere else. So we're working on that. But I think that her and the kid have decided to put you guys notice all the live streams go up. You can watch them all you want. You can. But there's certain segments that I think Gen X mom would rather not have she wants him to put them up on Patreon, where you pay $1 and there's all the inside content, all the stuff and that's growing. There's some stuff coming up. There's a bunch of behind the scenes stuff at Gen X Talks, personal stuff. The kid comes in and films mom and I yelling about postage all the fucking time. It's just stuff you're not going to see anywhere else. Hey, come here, you tall one.
Me?
Yeah. Do you know who Jesse Ridgway is?
No.
They said there's a platform called Stay. Fuck, you say how I wrote.
Stay.
Story something, story front, story forth. Anyway, it's like 100% for the creators, and they never pull anything. But they said you might know who Jesse Ridgway was, and I don't know who that is. Okay, go feed the dogs. My one daughter's chewing out my son. I'm listening. Hey, get mad at him for not cleaning off the island. It's still full of pizza stuff. Like goo. Yeah, yell at him about that. Getting my one really smart, wonderful daughter to pick on Gen Z kid. You guys can hear him. Yeah, she's ripping his ass for not cleaning up the kitchen. Yeah, she's good at that too. Hey, Stan, I really want to say what you wrote because I like it, but I can't say it. Bum, 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 bum. Cocaine hookers, and Cadillacs. Bum, bum, bum. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Elizabeth. Thank you. Silver or gold? I got a little both in my safe outside. Crown, Indian, and Swisher Sweets. Yeah. What bike you ride? Waffle Gang. Right now, I'm riding a Heritage Softail at the moment. Thank you. I mean, I'm not riding it right now, but it's out in the garage. Dude, you're the man. Mopar to you, and everybody gives me shit about Mopar. Will you adopt me? Hump Surf Shack, will you adopt me? I'm a hardworking 42-year-old. Hey, if you're hardworking anybody, I will adopt you. El Camino, what bike there? We just talked about that. Better not be. Jamie says, better not be. I'm 47, 25-year-old, and a 7-year-old. Hey, you said you were late. I just threw the Gen X shit out there. I'm sorry. Mike Tyson. Now, I doubt this is the original Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson says, your thoughts on cryptocurrency and do you invest in anything? I don't invest in anything. You know who I invest in? I invest in me. Actually, I invest a little bit in real estate. That's where I have some rental income there. But cryptocurrency, I don't know enough about it. How do you mine cryptocurrency? Like this guy, watch a couple things on YouTube. This dude built computers that just mine crypto all the time. Isn't that just like printing your own money? And I don't understand the disconnect between just print. Why don't you just print it all in one day and close up shop and be done? Print all your crypto. There's got to be something I don't understand about crypto, that in order to make a crypto coin, the crypto coin has to have some extravagant mathematical algorithm behind it before it's a real crypto coin. Is that it? And to build that crypto that people will say, yes, that counts as a coin. What does it take? 6 months for 25 cents or something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm guessing, I'm projecting nuts and bolts street level in my mind. That's what it is, but I don't know if I'm right on that. Yeah. But wasn't that a good answer? I invest in me. And I say it with confidence. It should have been a commercial. Invest in Gen X, Dad. You notice I didn't say Gen X Talks. I was being very specific. Dirty Knobs, the late night hallway story was great. Oh, shit. I remember telling that, but I was really drinking knobs when I said that. That was the one at the Red Rock about that one night in Vegas. You know what? I got in trouble twice from Gen X Mom for that. One, because she said, you told it. And then the next one was, she said, you left stuff out. And I was like, what did I leave out? And then she reminded me of a few things. Yeah, I got in trouble twice on that. God, I guess it was just one of those dirty knobs. Shh, I remember it too, but good Lord. All right, dirty knobs. I'll say this one time and then I'll scroll down. Knobs. What was the best part of that story? What was the best part of that story from that? That was a good fucking story. And I got a few like that are that good, but what was the best part of that story? All right.
Hey,
What's up?
I forgot why I came over here.
You came over here to annoy me like you always fucking do. You just flicked my hat. You know what? Do you see why I need to get a new kid? I need to bury that one in the backyard and get another one. Turn them in. Terry, I'm jealous. Cars, boat, pool, 8 kids, beautiful wife, mechanic, workout, got all that. Love your videos. Thank you, Terry. If you saw my backyard right now, Terry, you wouldn't want to be in it. It is a shit pile. My pool's fucked up. My gazebo's broken. The dogs have tore up the lawn. The kid and I are determined to start probably in February building this thing back up. So June 1st, the grass is green, the pool is clean, and everybody's not acting obscene. See how I made that rhyme right there? You know what? You can make rhymes like that when you go find the rhymes at the bottom of the glass.
I thought you were about to like plug an ad. You can make rhymes like that.
When you use the rhyme master. Sorry, man. Kenneth, that's understandable, man. Thanks. Anthony, barracudas are hard to find. Yeah, I know. You know what? A quick story deal. In 1970, I had a 1970 Barracuda, and the black vinyl type dashboard. Somebody had kind of stuffed in there. It fit. It was it fit, but it had an embroidery thing that had been removed. And I always used to wonder over by the glove box what that was. And then one day I realized it was Challenger. Yeah, it was embedded Challenger, and that means that in the Barracuda in 1970 had the same dashboard as a Challenger because it bolted in perfect. Steering wheel fit, gauges all hooked up. Yeah, they must have been completely interchangeable then. Yeah, true story. Dazed, you should watch Rick and Morty. You see to be Rick, and your kid sees to be Morty. He has made me watch every episode except the final season. I tried to watch that last season, and it was just like I didn't care, didn't get it. I get some of it. I got some of it. Some of that stuff I got it. Watch the new Ghostbusters. Haven't seen it yet. El Camino, Softail, Springer, and a Bagger. Got you. I'm with you. Well done. Elizabeth, what's your favorite book you would recommend? Oh, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Furtado said, what's your favorite book you would recommend? Oh, those hardcover things with words inside, right? Yeah, I've seen those. We got some around here.
They got like words.
They're
they got,
called
like, stories,
books.
like chapters.
Let me just play it safe. You know what? I'm going to pretend that I know how to read, which I don't. Elizabeth, I think you should read the Bible. Mark chapter 17. If you read Mark chapter 17 from the Bible, especially the King James Version, you will understand me completely. Literally the entire chapter of that book, Mark chapter 17, is all written about me.
You wrote a book?
No, I didn't write a book. Okay, blue green screen. John Legg, how is the day treating you? John, thank you for the $5, John, and I will answer you directly, sir. The day's treating me like shit. The kid's kind of a fuck up. I had to call one of his teachers. My wife is 120 miles away, and I'm listening to Brian Adams over in the background, and I'm eating wheat thins and Grey Poupon. How the fuck good can my day possibly be going? Yeah. Okay. Aren't you? John Legg's like, sorry I asked, man. Just put it back. Sorry I asked. Oh, adopt me so I can drive your Barracuda. Matthew, I didn't say I had a Barracuda now. I had a Barracuda a long time ago. I want another 70 Barracuda. I don't have one. If I adopt you, you ain't driving shit, except you driving me crazy, baby. Nick Johnson, I'm a hardworking father of 5. You give me hope for this country, that I'm not alone. Nick, I don't know a lot of things, Nick, but I know one thing. You're not alone. I mean, a lot of dudes like us out there. I promise you. Sean, I would love for you to tell us your YouTube friends the time travel story. I did. I would love for you to tell us YouTube friends the time travel story sometime.
You didn't tell YouTube. You told Facebook.
I told Facebook?
Facebook and TikTok.
Oh,
You didn't tell YouTube.
we didn't. Wait a minute. What?
We weren't live on YouTube that day.
I just stood there in the show you had me do, and I told the time travel story.
That was not full YouTube.
Oh, it was Facebook, and
What I just said.
I know I'm repeating you. I'm repeating you. What, do you want me to give you copyright credit for every stupid thing you say that I repeat?
Yeah.
Jesus H, tap dancing Christ. Sean, quote, the kid said that was Facebook and TikTok. Shauna, thank you for jumping tracks there. Thank you for recognizing the little spaceship, the clock, the plane, and the stars. I got you. I might do that. I might tell that time travel story over here. Was it a good story, Shauna? Was it worth even? I thought it was a good story. It was worth telling. I've never told that in the year that we've been doing live streams. I've never told that story. So I've never told the other story either. The other time travel. I only got 2 of them, but I didn't tell either one. Blanton from Omaha, Melanie, Fresno, California, saying, "Love, hey, Melanie Murphy, you realize that we're only an hour away from each other? Wait, 2 hours away from each other? Yeah, it's true, Melanie. Frank, crypto is good for the short run, but everything is going to crash very soon. I would agree with that. Jay, rest in peace. Founder of SEAL Team 6. Did he pass? I didn't know that. I know that name too. Beltlo, what is your first job did you learn a life lesson from? My first job, I wanted to be a mechanic, so I went down to this garage down, and it was in Van Nuys, California. It was almost on the corner of Woodman and Satakoy. There was a little liquor store there. I think there was a Tasty Freeze, a Foster Freeze, serving ice cream, and right behind it was a little strip of a shop, a garage, a gated area, and some bays. And at the time, it was called AAA Automotive, and it was owned by a guy named Ray Trevino. super nice man. I mean, extremely nice man, and just an older Mexican gentleman, nice as the day is long. And I'm, 16 or 17, and I walk in the door because I have some mechanical experiences because I worked on my cars and all my friends' cars. And I walked in there and I fill out this application, tell him I sit down at his desk, and I don't want. And he looks at me, he leans back in his chair, he says, "So, you want to be a mechanic, huh?" I said, "Yes, sir, I do." He said, "Okay, I'll tell you what, you come Monday morning, we'll make you a mechanic." I said, "Mr. Trevino, thank you very much, Mr. Trevino. I'll be here Monday." So Monday morning, I show up, and I am such a professional mechanic at 17 or 16. I'm carrying 2 Craftsman toolboxes in my hand, and I come walking up because I'm going to be a mechanic, and Ray Trevino just hired me. And I forget the dude's name. This old boy was a middle-aged white guy with a big old beard. Can't remember his name. Al, maybe.
Looks like you.
And he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Ray Trevino just hired me. I'm a new mechanic." He goes, "Oh, yeah, I heard about you. Yeah, you can put all those tools back in the trunk of your fucking car." And I said, "But these are my tools." He goes, "Those aren't your tools. First of all, you ain't a mechanic with 2 Craftsman toolboxes, and that's not what you're here for." So I was all upset. I was thinking, well, you wait till Mr. Trevino gets here. He hired me to be a mechanic. Ray shows up and he says, "Yeah, this is who you work for. He's the foreman. Do what he says." Sorry, forgot my Hispanic. He's, "Yeah, that's the man you work for. He's the foreman. You do what he says." And I said, "Okay." And for the first 2 months, all I did was clean tools. All I did was paint equipment. I painted all the jack stands red, all the floor jacks red. I clean them, scrub them, paint them. All I did was clean up and organize that damn place. That was my first job. No lie. My screen jumped. Something yellow popped up. Rabbits, Warren, from one Gen X to another. I always appreciate your straight talk. Thank you. Rabbits, well, thank you very much, especially for the $10. You have just made it possible for me to continue on with my quest of always trying to get to the bottom of the glass because that's where the truth is. So now you know. Oh, I'm not even. Jay Roberts has a hidden. It asks for proof. Been riding the same shovel head now for 43 years. I'm not going to let that go up, Roberts, because that hurts my. I don't have a shovel head. You could have heard it a little more and said knucklehead, but it's bad enough being a shovel head. I had a 78 shovel head, lots of chrome. Don't have it no more. Lost it. Anyway, gone. Okay. I'm losing my thing here. Wait, something popped up on the screen. Something orange has a teepee and some stars, and it is Jay Cantrell. I can't tell if that's Jay is a girl or Jay is a guy. $19.99. But it's a little black puppy dog. Thanks for being you. Now, do you realize that Jay Cantrell just dropped out $19.99 and said, "Thanks for being me." Now, that is the only promise that I can fulfill tonight because being me is the only thing I'm good at anymore. that and Gen Z kid says that and doing nothing. So if it's doing nothing and being me, I got you covered. All right. Where are we at? Melody from Fresno. We talked to her. Betlow said, "What was your first job?" Okay. One more thing about my first job, Betlow, before I move on. There was if you guys know what automotive lifts are, they lift the cars in the air. There's a lot of different designs, but this one's a real simple one. This is an old school one. Had a center big silver post. It came straight up out of the ground and had a yellow platform you mount the car on, but it was a big single post. Okay. So forget what job this guy was doing. He was doing something. Anyway, they run on air. They're air over hydraulics. So you flip a lever and it goes, fills up this tank with air, pushes the hydraulic fluid, and the thing rises in the air and the car goes to the top, boom, and stops. Well, when they get a bad seal, right before they get to the top, they jump. They go up, boom, and they'll jump an inch or half an inch. And if you leave them that way and they get worse, they will end up after a year or so, they'll end up jumping 6 inches. Literally, they get a blast out of that last little bit and they pop up. And it's usually because the fluid's leaked out. And so you get that blast of air. So this guy had a really beautiful Volkswagen Bug on it. I mean, bitchin' painted convertible. And he was doing something to it. And he raised it all the way up and it jumped. And the thing went up in the air, came off of the jack, landed back on it, and began to tilt. And I ran over and I jumped on the front bumper, and it tilted it back, and I'm hanging on it. And everybody ran over, and I'm like, and I'm hanging there. I'm 17. I'm going, hey, you could just lower this thing down. Now I got it. And the Ray Trevino and the other old guys, no, you're gonna get hurt. Let go. Now I'm 17. I'm hanging. I said, I'm fine. I'm only a foot off the ground. Just bring the thing back down. No. You're gonna get hurt. We can't afford you to get hurt. I'm still hanging there, holding on to the bumper. Volkswagen's now level. I said, okay, you're not listening. Just lower it down. I'm fine. I can hang here a while. I'm okay. And he goes, no, you let go right now. You're fired. I said, you want me to let go of the car? You got to let go of the car right now. I said, you want me to let go of the car? You got to let go right now. You're fired. Okay. So I let go of the car, and it went like this and slid off the rack, and the Volkswagen rolled over backwards right on top of a Camaro that we were fixing up for a movie, which at the time was called $1 Million Combo. I don't know if it stayed the name of that. We worked on several vehicles for that movie. $1 Million Combo, I think, was the name of the movie at the time. It had a blue, like 69, 70 Camaro. I want to say it was dark blue with, I think at the time it had some flames on the front of it. I don't know if that's still a movie, if that's still a car in the movie, but that's what we were doing. And he told me to let go. He could have just easily come over there and I just lowered the thing down. And we'd just been fine. But he made me let go, and the whole thing rolled over backwards on a Camaro. Not my fault, but hey, guess who didn't get fired? This guy. All right. Betlow, was that a big enough answer for you, my man? Robert's been around the same shovel head. Don't talk to you, Robert. Richard, lost my Gen X father when I was 17 before high school graduation. Stumbled across your all's page. You remind me of him so much. Keep it up. Good luck. Hey, James, tough going on without a dad. If you find any humor in what we're doing or any similarities, then my day's complete, my man. James, I mean that. Where am I at? As you can tell, I'm skipping around. I'm trying not to listen. I am trying not to skip you guys. I promise. But the screen jumps, you guys know by now, I try to read everything I do. Alexium, that explains why I was confused when I asked you a story last live stream. You said you already did it. Electric Shin, that explains why I was confused when I asked for a story the last live stream. You said you already did it. Did you ask me a time travel one? And I get confused on which platform. I know when I'm with you guys. Okay, I will log in, I will do this. But the other ones, the kid sets me up or the mom sets me up, and I get confused. I got to have Gen Z kids straighten me out on what we did where, because I forget. He remembers pretty good about that stuff. He's dialed in. Botech, cool story. Todd Paul, Team Gen X. Cody Watson, love your videos. Betlow, Sentiment Trevino. Yeah, he was cool, man. Shout out, he was. I'm sure he's passed on by now. Been a long time ago, but he was a good man. Ray Trevino was the name. AAA Automotive on the corner of Satacoin and Woodman. He's a good man, real good man. Frank, being a mechanic is the best job. I don't know about that, man. I tell my kids not to do it. James Penrod, I built my empire on Craftsman tools. I'm not opposed to Craftsman tools. James, whatever your empire is, how often does that Craftsman truck drive by your empire and bring you tools and bring you replacements? I'm just asking, man. Don't get me wrong. Mortimer Duke, I don't even know what he's written right now, but the name fucking Mortimer Duke just fucking strikes me to the core every goddamn time that motherfucker shows up. It does. Mortimer Duke. And what was his brother's name? Oh, you don't know? Now you don't know what movie we're talking about, do you? Yeah, you don't know. And they're both passed on now. Great actors. You don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. Well, then you can just sit at the little kid table because Mortimer Duke, we got a little combo. Just dropped in to see what your condition is in. Mortimer Duke just dropped in to see what condition your condition was in. Now, some would say he's referring to a song from the 70s. And I'm saying that he's referring to a movie called The Big Fucking Lebowski. Oh, man, I'm having too good a time. I'm drinking and carrying on. Bump, 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 bump. Where am I at? Something popped up. Jay Cantrell. Hey, he was just on here. Just $19.09. J is for Justin. Found your videos days ago. I've watched all of your videos already and have been dying laughing. Love your videos and all you stand for. Keep the videos. We all love your videos and your personality. I appreciate you. This channel wouldn't be anything without my kid and his vision and his quest for bothering me 5 times a day and getting one that he can film.
You think this is a vision? You think I thought it would be this big? You think I thought of this?
Oh, actually, he's just correcting me. He didn't have a vision. He stumbled on this. It's blind luck. None of this was creative influence. None of it was working through his mind. This is just something he found at the bottom of a cereal box.
Yeah,
You don't have to thank him at all.
Like winning the lottery and actually using it to invest in stuff.
Harbor Freight is the absolute best tool company. Wait, Topher Nuttall. Harbor Freight is the absolute best tool company ever before I go to bed and sleep. Okay, man. Do you work there? Is your dad own the company? Just asking, man, just because the way you're talking.
Probably like the assistant CEO.
Probably. Jay Roberts.
What?
It's parked in my living room, brother. I can send you. Man, Roberts, seriously, if you're going to send me pictures of your shovel, send it. The close-up stuff, too, side case and all that. genxdadtalks@gmail.com or directly to me, genxdad@genxtalks.com. I would dig seeing pictures of your bike. No shit, no lie. I promise you. Sean Kaufman, did anyone ever visit the Statue of Liberty? I have not, but I want to go there. I want to go. It's on my list. It's one of the places I'm taking the kid next spring. Our East Coast tour is going to go there. We did a big West Coast one. Now we're going to go that way. Elgin, Pop speaks the truth. I love you guys. Keep doing what y'all do. Elgin, appreciate you, my man. David, just got my M1 license. Looking to get a Dyna Wide Glide. Yeah, that's nice. Real nice. Gordon Bryant, what Gen X music do you dislike? Bands and artists love your content. I'm not a big fan of the rap music. Even, I mean, I can kind of go back old school, the Run DMC collaboration with Aerosmith. There was like 3 collaborations back then that really crossed over between rap and rock. I'm forgetting what they are because I've been drinking. But a lot of rock and roll. I will take rock and roll through any age. I can go back to the 50s all the way till now. If it's good rock and roll and it's got some message to it, I'm in. I'm in the game, baby. I'm in. Russell the Muscle. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, I caught that too. There you go. Ravis Warren, they never listen to us, do they? No, they fucking don't, man. Jay Volner. Whoa, Jay Volner. Just scroll on my screen. Hold on now. Jay Volner. It didn't come up on my screen on top. It didn't pop up. Jay Volner. $4.99. Keep doing what you're doing, Jay. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, which is the only 2 things I know how to do, which is drink whiskey and be me. Jay, you do you, baby. I'll do me right now. Reminds me of a stupid story, a really fucking stupid story. But I just talking to Jay, and I said that you do you and I'll do me. And there was some woman one time says, "Oh, you're gonna do yourself? Is that a sexual thing? You doing yourself?" I'm like, it's not what I meant. I meant you do you and I'll do me. It was you be you and I'll be me. No, you're talking about, there's children that watch these programs and you're saying shit you shouldn't say. You don't say you do you, okay? Because that's self-pleasuring and you're talking sexually. I said, I'm not. I wasn't doing that. I explained very clearly to the camera, got in everybody's face. And I talked to her specifically and I said, when I say you do you and I'll do me, it means that you be the person you are and I'll be the person I'm going to be. Okay, when I say I'm doing me, it's not sexual. However, nobody loves me like I do. See what I did there? See how I tied that in? Never mind. Cam, new subscriber from Illinois. My wife and I love the Gen X content. Thank you, Cam. I appreciate you. Hey, kid, where's my jack? Brett Shine. It's me, the boomer. You keep speaking your mind. The day you stop is the day you start to lose your mind. Well, you're ahead of me, Brett, so I'm going to take your word for it, baby. I'm going to take your word for it. It's probably true. El Camino, call Gen X in the room and tell them to go away. It's hilarious. Yes, I do that because it's fun. Will you ever do a call-in show, Rachel? Yes. In fact, I don't have to. It's funny you should say that. We bought a bunch of cords and cables. Kid knows this stuff. And there's actually one that goes from the back of your phone and comes out as an input to this circuit. This circuit board is not the right thing. Hey, where's my children? Is that dipshit out front playing basketball again? He is. He's out front, fucking shooting baskets. Okay, we got to wait for him. Anyway, there's the mixing board that he bought for doing the podcast and stuff. There's inputs that you can just put your phone on, and it comes out clear as can be, and you can put it on live stream. So yeah, that's Rochelle. That's in the works. He's already bought the cables to go from the phone to that, and we've tested it to balance it out. It works. It's really fucking cool. So the answer is yes. There will be. That's on the menu. Rochelle, keep bringing it up. Don't let us forget. And Rabbits Warren, so awesome to have a Gen X Talks channel to watch. Hey, Rabbits, I'm with you, girl. But if you're spending time with me, then what has your life sunk to? How low have you gotten to where this is it? Come on, man. Almost anything can shoot a little higher than where we're at here with me. I mean, I know why I'm here. I have to be here. I'm the starting point, man. I'm the common denominator. I have to be here. You have a choice. You have options. I don't. You could be anywhere. I'm stuck. Terry M. So did the mechanic work get you your empire? I don't have an empire. Believe me, I don't. I had some good fortune, at good luck. Things panned out. Some things didn't, but some did. And yeah, I ended up where I'm at. So Terry, I want you guys to know something. And this gets brought up a lot. So I'm going to take a pause. I know I'm going to get behind on stuff, but you got to give me a second, okay? Everyone's always back in the 80s. You know what your status level was, and I was younger. But when you could lease a BMW, yeah, believe it or not, that was a thing. It's my BMW out there. It's a lease, and if you leased a BMW, you had arrived. Okay, you had arrived. You leased a BMW. Now, the last year or so, the status is if your house is paid off. Yeah, my house is paid off. That's your status symbol. I want you to know that some of the fundamental best lessons I've ever learned in life were people that rented houses or apartments until they were into their 60s and 70s. They did not even own a house. They owned a car. Hey, that's my daughter. I got a wonderful daughter. Look at that. She's doing the reverse pour. Thank you, dear. And the glass is magically filled. You can take that away. I know. I was dunking. Here, you would not approve. Look, I was dunking wheat thins in the mustard. Yeah, my daughter's not happy with my health. Anyway, some of the best people I knew rented houses their whole lives or rented apartment their whole lives. They didn't have a credit score of 800, and they didn't have a bunch of money in the bank. They did things and they lived life, and they were unapologetic about it. So right now, when people tell me, "Well, I'm behind. I'm 35. I don't own a house yet," I'm like, "Who fucking cares? Who gives a shit if you own a house? Is owning a house defined? Because once you own a house, I promise you, that only makes you feel good for a little while. That new car smell wears off. I know I use the term new car smell, and nobody knows what that means, and I'm using it about a house. It's a loose analogy, but if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't hang out with people or judge people or view people. I don't. I could lose everything that I have, and I could be talking to you from this computer in an apartment next Christmas, and I'm still me. Still got my wife. Still watching the same movies and eating the same popcorn and pizza. Still having a good time and hanging out and holding hands. Yeah, same fucking thing. Don't you ever think for a second that that whole term of keeping up with the Joneses isn't just a thing that the Joneses made up, because they did. You know, one of my favorite TV series is Mad Men, and I love Don Draper, but that guy epitomizes everything that I'm not, and I'm not against it. I don't care if you got money in a house and a car. Fine, man, great. Let's go for a ride in your car. In fact, let's take your car instead of mine. Let's take your boat. But I really have a hard time with people that get hung up on that they don't have stuff, because I will sit right there with you and be just as real as the day is long, whether you got as much money or less money or more money than the guy next to you. I don't care. I don't care at all. And I know what everyone's saying. You guys are all fucking saying the same thing. Oh, that's what rich people say. Fuck that. I am not rich, not even close. I am extremely middle class. All right. So when you say this is rich people say, fuck that. It's not what rich people say. I'm saying it. I'm saying an average middle class guy, and I learned from people that really knew how to live their life. Really knew. And they lived it in a way that set an example to me to make me not as paranoid about keeping up with the Joneses. And I'll tell you what, along with that, I'm going to give you a phrase I used, and it's a lie. I made up a lie, but it helps me deal with my own personal issues in this regard. So let me explain it to you. Um, there's people we all know people that are really fucking arrogant about how much money they have, their investments, their stuff. We don't. We all do, and how great they are, and how they talk like Dan Aykroyd from The Great Outdoors, and how he's got lobsters $35 a pound and lobsters $36 a pound, and blah blah blah. All right, we all know people like that, and I found a way to be okay with myself based on watching these other very knowledgeable, really cool people that just lived. But I also pulled one phrase of my own after I feel that way and I look that way and I think that way. I've also been able to come into the world of the Joneses, and I've been able to look people right in the eye in my own backyard at times. Yeah, super rich guy in my own backyard running his mouth about shit. And I said, you know what? You may lose all your money one day. Maybe I will too. But there's one thing that I will always be and you won't. And that's fucking cool, because you can't buy cool. You can't buy coolness. Sorry. All your money doesn't buy cool. You either got it or you don't. Now, I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off. But the one thing you can't do is buy it. Yeah. And I'm going to drink to myself with that one. Why? Because nobody else is going to raise a glass with me but me. Yes. I did kind of coin that phrase to make myself, if I ever find myself living in a trailer park, I'm going to walk out inside and go, I'm going to pull a Mike Damone. Hey, this is the coolest place ever because I'm here. It helps you realize that it's cool wherever you are and you're still the same person, whoever you're around. It's hard to deal with sometimes. I had a different phrase about that shit when I was younger, but we can't go into that right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm missing some stuff. Let me scroll through and catch the stuff that I missed. John Legs, sorry I asked. Yeah, well, you asked, John, and now we're there. My screen bumped up. Johnny G says, I'll toast to that. Thank you. Character says, cheers. Okay, just a thought. Hold on. Popped up yellow. Just a thought. Just so we're clear, General, I judge you. I would judge you if you lost everything, only because if you think I'm paying for your next year's cookout, you're drunker than I thought you are. Oh, fuck. Just a thought, man. You know, I can't wear this hat on a live stream without thinking about how you straighten everybody the fuck out that night, too. Every fucking live stream. I can't get around it, but all right. Just a thought. You're the only one who's allowed to judge me. I at that time, when I lose everything, I will take your judgment and we'll fucking move on. I'm good. I'm sorry. The screen jumped again. I'm trying to read everybody's. Family over fortune, Michael. Yes, correct. CJ says lobsters are the cockroaches of the sea. I have never heard that. CJ, is that a thing? I'm not a seafood guy. I'm not a seafood guy at all. Is that a fucking thing? Lobster is the cockroaches of the sea. Okay, I don't know if that's true, but I'm fucking stealing that. I will. Oh, my daughter just yelled that shrimp. Shrimp are the cockroaches of the sea. My daughter says they're bottom feeders. Yeah. I don't know. No. I'm saying you think, but I think she's in there cooking dinner for my son and I because she's a wonderful daughter. Yes, she is moving out. She found a really good guy. I love this guy a ton. I don't know him as well as I'd like to. My daughter and him are both very private, but she's moving out and she's not coming back. And that's not in a good way. That's in a bad way. That's the one, well, you parents out there, when your kids move out and that they've got it right, that they're doing it right, that they're not coming home again. I mean, they'll come and visit, of course, but when they're leaving, then there's a big piece that goes permanently. I knew my daughter would be back. She's moved back a couple times. I knew she's coming back. She wasn't ready yet. Yeah. So when she'd move out, I was like, okay, you need to do this. And you come back. This time, no. When she goes, I'm never going to see her again. Yes, I'm going to see her again. But I'm giving you the parent thing on that. If you know, you know. All right, moving on. Party in my pocket. Hell yeah, it already ended the place now. I slept in my car for almost 4 years. I still sleep on the floor sometimes just to remind myself a slight uncomfort. Party. Hey, man, there was a time in my life, a lot of years, that all I had was a jacket. And the jacket was my pillow, unless it was too cold. And then I had to use it as a jacket. And guess what? You learn when it rains and you have no place to live when you're kind of homeless. You learn where to go when it rains, under a bridge. You got to go someplace when it's raining. You got no place to go. You know what else works? A dumpster. Yeah, it's a true story. I don't care what you're saying. A dumpster with a lid. I'm not going to tell you how I know this, but I know. I'm just talking. Okay, I'm drinking and I'm talking. We should be banned in about half an hour. We really should be. Because I'm going Norfleet. You see what Norfleet said? You ever seen a hearse with luggage racks? Nope. Because ain't taking nothing with you. Norfleet he's quoting very close to Denzel Washington, but in a different take. And Norfleet, just so you know, I'm kind of a whore, and I'm going to steal that from you. That phrase, I'm going to steal that. That will come up proud and loud from my lips at some point in the future, and I won't say that it's mine, but I'm definitely not giving you credit for it. Just so you know, you're helping me out here. Rabbit says, nope, you can't buy cool. You can't. You can dress it up, but Rabbit is right. Rabbit, you can't buy cool. You can try, you can pretend. And how many people growing up? Hey, that's a true story. Think about this. How many people do you guys know growing up? Maybe you know them now, where they dress the part. When I was in high school, there was kids who got the new wave haircut. They got the members only jacket, and they had the gold chain, and they'd walk around and they had the stance. You had that one knee stance. And I'd be standing there swaying like this with my whiskey glass in my hand and calling them every fucking name in the book because they aren't cool enough to snap back at me. They're not cool enough to do something about it. It's just my way, my arrogant, stupid way, childish way, that childish way of, but there was people that just pretended they were buying their way into being cool. Right? Let me go. I'll do you one better. I knew a guy who bought a brand new truck in 1987 because his grandma bought him the truck so he could be cool and fit. He had the clothes and the hair. He couldn't quite fit in with anybody ever. And he bought it. Known the guy a lot of years. And he bought him so he could be cool like that. And here I am driving around a 1979 red Pinto. And all I said was one thing. I remember we were standing in the living room. There was like 12 or 13 people in there. The music was going, not super loud. We're drinking, everyone's talking, and he's coming in like, I got my truck, I got my clothes, I got some money in my pocket. And I said one thing that stopped the fucking room. I think the record needle skidded across the album all by itself. All I did was look at him and go, and my chick's still hotter than yours. Yeah. I know, juvenile, arrogant, fucked up thing to say. Apologies. Fuck it. It's a long time ago. Who knows? Okay. Where are we at? Johnny McCabe. Dude, you're cool, and I'll be the drinking beers and the honor of the fresh finish. Yeah. Johnny, finish your dinner. Grab your beer, man. Johnny G, I'll toast to that. Thank you. Character, cheers. Racer. Racer X had a comment about the jab, and he just asked my thoughts. Not a bad comment, Racer, but I can't post that. I can't let it go through, and I can't talk about it because, in case you guys haven't noticed, Twitter, Google, and YouTube are on the hunt. Their algorithms for certain words. That's why I say, do you guys remember all the stuff in the NFL with Save the Whales? Nobody wrote Save the Whales. Save the Whales was from the 70s. You guys know what I mean when I say everything else said STW, Save the Whales. It wasn't STW. That wasn't the acronym. You guys know the acronym, but I can't say it. We can't type it. We can't talk about it. They pull you off. So I can't say what the word is, but I can call it the jab. We're okay there. But if you talk about it too long, they pull you. So again, on Patreon is where those discussions are going to happen. Election coverage and things that I feel about that going on there. YouTube's already pulled down a podcast, a very popular podcast that I did. I did one right afterwards. Everybody asked me about the election. Well, do you think it was rigged and stolen? All this? And I said, I'll tell you my honest thought on it. And I told this, I was an hour, 45-minute podcast. And everybody posted it. Tons of listens. A lot of emails on it. And it was very fair. It was a very fair assessment of it. But YouTube pulled. The only strike the kid has on his channel is me talking about that thing. So I got to be careful what I'm saying. And I know when I'm drinking, I'm not careful, but I got to be a little more careful. Right, Racer. So I'm not blinding you out, baby. But you with me on that, Racer? We cool? Just tell me we're cool, man. Because I don't want to. I'm not. Yeah, not out. Dirty Knobs. It's been my experience in the business that the homeless looking guy walks in with cash and buys everything. There's some truth to that, man. Dirty Knobs, there's some truth to that. My screen popped up. Hold on, it went yellow. Jamie Hemba has a paragraph and $10. Jamie, let me see what you got. The most important thing to have is a towel. People will assume you misplaced the rest and will gladly lend it to you. Sorry, but I'm not cool like the Hitchhiker's Guide reference. You know, I wasn't sure if that's where you're going with the towel and the Hitchhiker's Guide, but Jamie, Jamie, you touched on something. Now people are going to have to scramble to go, what the fuck we're talking about. I'm with you on that, and I've only made the 40. I won't say it. I won't cheat. I've only made the reference to the number of the meaning of life. Only done that once in one of the kids' videos because he asked me a question. I answered, but Jamie, you're onto that. If nobody knows the Hitchhiker's Guide, then you know what? There's two of us that do. Jamie, right on. Jamie, are you a guy or a girl? I don't care, but I will address you more harshly if you're a dude and with more love and affection if you're a chick, because that's the way my door swings. All right, let's go. Screen jumped again. I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. Let me get back up there. Jamie, got to scroll back up past you, baby. Norfleet gave me drinks. It's a little appreciation there. Salutations from Roblox. What's up, everyone from Ramirez? You just joined up. Peterson, Brian. Good evening, brother. Thank you. You're a little late to the party, but we'll welcome you. Party says, also, I asked Gen X mom this the other night, but forgot. Did you ever get shit for drinking as you do with your family and friends? I did. Did I tell the story in here and this with you guys with YouTube about the times we got fucked up at the barbecues and shit that happened? I don't remember where I was. I thought I was with you guys. I thought it was the first one, but no, I've never gotten so fucked up drinking that Gen X mom has ever been upset with me. The two times that come to mind, she got in my face one time when I punched somebody knocked him through the fucking glass wall. She came to me and said, "Hey, you promised me you'd calm down if I told you to." And I did. I was really drunk and I still knew that, hey, this is my wife. And I stopped. And my brother stepped in and fucked the dude up badly. But I didn't. The other one is buddy of mine and I were out drinking out back, and I forget what happened. We both fell over at the same time and hit the house. We hit the house and ended up in the dog bed. She has these little kiddie pools outside with blankets in it for the dog's bed so they can sleep in something comfortable. And it's, you don't get bugs or dirt, and she shakes them out. The kiddie pool, you know what a kiddie pool is? Round one. And she has blankets in them. So in the summertime, the dogs sleep in those outside, and they're very comfortable. And we were doing something, we're fucking around. Anyway, the two of us were big guys. We hit the house and slid down the wall. But when we hit the house, we shook the fucking house. And we're sitting there. She comes out and yells like, "What are you fuckers doing?" and we're looking at each other, and we kind of don't know what we did, but we're holding our drinks, and they're like, well, I was, and he, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We're here. We got a little ass chewing for that one. I will tell you that we did get a little ass chewing on that one, but it was funny. That was some funny shit. Another one, a friend of mine came over. It was a friend of hers from where I know the guy very well, and I won't mention his name because he might see this someday. But everybody's drinking, everybody's getting fucked up, and he was being an obnoxious asshole. And he went in my living room and fell asleep. He passed out from drinking so much on my couch. Okay, and the daughter who's in there making burritos right now, and Gen X mom, took a permanent marker and drew a fucking dick on his face. True story. I got a picture of it. True story. That's the kind of shit that goes on. I know I'm old. I'm 54 and fucking around, but that's the kind of shit that happens. And don't take my daughter lightly. One of the daughter I'm speaking about. I got daughters, but this one daughter, she's innocent and pure and lovely and polite and mannered and responsible as all hell. And she was the one in high school traveling around with one of my fold up tables in the back of the pickup truck that she was driving. So she could always be beer pong ready. So don't tell me that the girls in my family don't know what the fuck's going on. They do. Todd Paul, good night. Enjoy your night. Thank you. Good night, Paul. Michael must be good buddies in high school. Yeah, we can't go back to high school, Michael. We can't. Brian Powers, Baltimore series in the room. Lewis, you just wish you could date AOC. Oh, Lewis, I don't know where to begin with you, my man. But you got to walk outside and punch yourself in the nuts and then walk back in. Rudolph, you spoke the truth. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If the girl was hotter than she was. Yeah, it's the truth, man. What do I tell you? It was not only true, but I felt like I had to say it because some people are just assholes. All right. God, the screen jumped on me. I'm scrolling. I don't care. I'm scrolling back up till I find it. I'm close. Hold on. Not only do I got to scroll back up, but something popped up on the screen, a $5 deal. Just a thought. The general fell in bed with his buddy and then took outcome from his wife. They shook the house. Oh God. Don't read that. Everyone skip over what he just said. He's full of shit. He's lying. He's wrong. Just a thought. The general fell in bed. It wasn't a bed. It was the dog's bed with his buddy, friends. Then out come the wife and says they shook the house. We knew what they were doing. Okay, just thought you fucking just, it's so wrong on so many levels how you put that. Okay, just thought that's degrading. And I want to become part of the woke movement and make you become politically correct. You've insinuated things that are just not so. And I need to get you canceled. So somebody figure out how to go cancel Just a Thought, because that motherfucker just twisted a perfectly good story into something fucked up badly. All right. Where am I at? I do what I do. I do what I want to do. I don't agree with the stance on home ownership. Depending on your state, I'm in California, you have less rights at risk of losing your roof over your head very quickly. Hey, I do what I do. I do what I want to do. Yes. Not one thing you wrote there was incorrect. If you should copy and paste that to something, you should copy and fucking paste that something needs to go on the header of fucking envelopes and shit. Seriously. Lumen's Owl, good morning or evening in your case. Gen X Dad and greetings from Southeast Asia. Random question. Have you guys read or do you enjoy watching Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Hobbit? Lumen's Owl. I'm going to have trouble answering that because I have an image to uphold. And if I talk about my affinity, knowledge, or the fact that I've recited all three movies by heart on many a road trip, that would damage my credibility in the community. So on one hand, I will have to go on the record saying, Lord of the Rings, what's that? On the other hand, I will have to say, of the 11 books I've read in my entire life, that's one of them. And the Silmarillion is fucking weird. It reads like stereo instructions to me, just so you know. But just over here with the persona, no, Lord of the Rings, it's mild entertainment. But my favorite character was Boromir. So let's move on. Shauna, Dan Aykroyd reference from The Great Outdoors is absolute coolest. Shauna, you caught that? Nobody else caught that reference on there for that the lobster thing. Good for you, Shauna. I'm starting to like you. I may just fall in love. You never know. Brink, Jess, I'm pro-life and pro-gun. That's McLean. Welcome to it. Peace of mind. It's the truth. Lobsters are the cockroaches. Okay, there's two people now that say cockroaches, lobsters. That's two. I'm not printing that. Newbie. Come on, man. Don't say that shit. John Legg says both are bottom feeders. Maybe he's right. Maybe the lobsters and the shrimp, because John Legg's paying attention to what my daughter's saying in the kitchen. Stump shot. We're all just an inch away from being a bum on the street. Stump shot. Isn't that the fucking truth? You know, you end up with a spinal injury or a broken leg that you can't get someone else to pay for because they fucked you up and you're out of work. How long is your money going to last? How long? I'm with you. Audrey Ann, party in my pocket. She's talking to him, talking to her. I'll stay out of that one. Boom, boom. Terry, a short Langley story. I don't know that I have a Langley story. I'd have to think about that. I know people, but I probably couldn't share the stories. Hello, how are you doing today? Zach Manning, we're doing good. Lobster was a port pipal food. Brink says lobster was a port. You know what? Brink's voice texting from the side of the road. He's at a truck stop with a lot lizard, and Brink's poor people food is what he's saying. Shauna, no, we don't want your daughter to leave. She can move her men in front. No, Shauna, I'm with you. Shauna, yeah, it's a heartbreaker, but my daughter is absolutely at the right point in her life for what she's doing. She always has been. She's done well with herself. Yeah, she's had heartbreak, absolutely. But no, she needs to go do this. If there's going to be a broken heart, well, let it be mine. I'll be all right. She needs to go. Party, says, glad to hear that. All right, you guys are talking back and forth. I'm good. Cruise 907, I heard you say the greatest gift is forgiveness. Obviously, forgiveness from Jesus Christ. Should we go down that road? 907? How long you got? We'd go down there. We'd lose every fucking follower in here but two. But there's a story to be told there. 907. He's not wrong. Good evening, General Sir. BZI. Where the fuck have you been? He's one of the original extras with no E. BZI, you just come and go when you please. I get on here. I expect all the Legion X to fall in line. Everybody shows up. And then you show up whenever you fucking feel like it. Do you have a note from your mom? Because you're late. You are late. Got to have shelter from the storm. Rabbits, I know what you mean. Now, let's see if the magic works tonight. Now, this glass is empty. We can all see this. Do you guys know what glass this is? How many regulars know what glass this actually is? How many regulars know the Big Lebowski when he's standing at the doorway with his landlord? It's a small scene. That is the fucking glass. That's right. This is the glass. Go ahead, look it up when you're doing some Google stuff, but that's the glass. I got 4 of them, and I'm not giving away. Well, you know what? I might give one. I have a glass engraver. I could actually write on the bottom, Gen X Talks, Gen X Dad to you, and engrave the bottom of a Big Lebowski White Russian glass from the movie. Well, from this loose terminology, but it took me a long time to find this. But go figure it out, man. That's right. Let's see how long it takes this to get filled up. We'll set it over here, and we'll pray for magic, and we'll see if the glass gets filled. Wait a second. Pray for magic. Is that right? Can you pray for magic? Hold on. Scratching my brain here. Can you pray? I just said we pray for magic. Can you pray for magic? I mean, you can pray for Magic Johnson, but can you pray for magic? Maybe I'm using 2 different things. Maybe you should pray or use magic. I'm going to pray that somehow my whiskey glass gets filled. All right. What's up, everyone? Rudolph Ramirez comes back. Roblox, salutations from the Mediterranean Sea. Europe loves you. Roblox. I've never heard anyone say the word Mediterranean. Whoa. You need to grab your phone, son. You text Jade and tell her not to come home empty-handed. Roblox from the Mediterranean. I don't think we've ever had anyone ever say something from Mediterranean. And if I had an overseas tour that I could do, that I could afford to do on a boat, no planes, no. You guys have all heard the Phoenix airport story with the plane. No planes. Um, I would one of the places I would go would be Mediterranean and I got to go to the Holy Land. I got to go to the Holy Land, and I'd go to the Mediterranean. I'd want to go to Greece. I'd want to go to Rome. Man, to see the shit that you guys see out there, that stuff. God, so envious of that. I'd want to go. Brian Peterson and good evening, brother. Norfleet and other beers. Brian by the cool Jimbo Shum phone. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Go to the Mediterranean. Like you're talking all the good stuff. What about the good stuff in Bakersfield? We got a 7-Eleven. Really nice. It's got a real nice 7-Eleven.
My son is running his mouth comparing Central California to the Mediterranean.
We have the nicest 7-Eleven in the world.
We do not.
It's really
Vegas
cool.
has the nicest 7-Eleven in the world.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a really nice 7-Eleven.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right. I'm skipping around. I'm trying not to. Listen, I'm skipping you guys, not on purpose. The screen jumps. I'm talking. I'm sorry. Damon from Utah. Hello. Fernando, what do you mean about Langley? There's a popular family in our school. He said Langley, Fernando, but I thought he said Langley. You said Langley. I thought the question was Langley. Justin Skiles said amen. I know right where you went with that, Justin. Terry, you said twisted down Skyline. Terry, you said you twisted down Skyline Drive, but you stayed away from Langley. That's another story. I'm not, Terry, I'm a little lost on the twisted down Skyline Drive, but I stayed away from I know why I stayed away from Langley stories, because they're not really mine. They're people's, not mine, but I don't know what you meant by the first part. I'm sorry. Danny Smith said White Russian. We know. Jeff Cook, I can only know because you say so. Justin can only know because you say so. Justin Skiles, you are too young. I'm 35. I remember it. They are too young. I'm 30. Yeah, they don't know. Justin, they don't know. CJ, White Russian drink. Legion X here. Betlo. What's up?
I have no idea how this happened, but you see that? Ouch.
You were just outside. You don't know how that happened?
No.
Okay, you were literally by yourself and that happened.
I have no idea how it happened.
Got a big old fucking gash on his arm. He doesn't know what he did. Well, that apple didn't fall far from the tree, did it? Smile more, worry less. Good evening. Smile, how you doing? Newbie, where's the kid? Where's the kid? And lose the dose. He know you. Done ran off with his show. Newbie, I'm a little lost on that, but if you want the kid to sit down here, I will gladly get up, Newbie, and we can put the kid right here. He ain't got no whiskey, but I will gladly turn this over to him, and Newbie, you can talk to him all night. I'm good, baby. You don't have a choice.
Dad, are you getting off so we can eat dinner?
I'll eat right here. I'm going to keep going until I'm done. I don't know, whatever kind of hot sauce there is. Have Briggs pick a mild ghost pepper sauce. Where are we at? Yeah, you guys got to watch me eat because I've fucking been on here an hour and a half. Engrave the glass. Cantrell. Engrave the glass with pray for magic. I got to write that down. Hold on. Hey, I wrote it down. I'm going to go out to my garage tomorrow and I'm going to engrave one of these with pray for magic. Nobody's going to know what the fuck we're talking about except you guys who are here right now. But we'll have to do some sort of a trivia contest to give it away. I don't know how we're going to do it. People are going to get that and someone's going to win and not know what the fuck we're talking about. I don't know. I got to figure that one out. If you're praying to the devil, all right, games. We're not really praying to the devil. We're not really praying for magic. It was literally a joke on praying versus magic, religion versus magic, little heresy there from the Middle Ages. Come on, man. Donkey games. Don't take it too seriously. Just quit fucking. Thank you, my love. All right. Yeah, that's some good ghost pepper. Thank you. All right. You can't pray for magic, but for miracles. Okay, Philip, no one's really fucking talking about praying for magic. You guys are totally missing the sense of humor, the irony of that, of praying for magic. You're missing the whole thing. You really are. Mm. Mm. Yes, homemade burritos for dinner. Mm. That is really good. Wow. Oh, that's delicious. I don't got to put anything on it. No, no, no. Wow, my daughter just fucking knocked me back on my ass. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I didn't put any sauce on it. Holy shit. I'm not, I'm having trouble breathing. That's delicious. I don't know what you put in there, but it's fucking great. Oh, good job. Oh, Jesus. 907 says magic is forbidden. Al, what badass is demand? What must we do to hang out with you for a few hours? Al, there is plans in the work, Al. And the screen jumped. God, the screen jumped. I'm sorry. Just a thought. I scrolled up. I was trying to scroll up and find the shit we were doing. Just a thought. It didn't come up on my. It didn't pop up, but it says it's in blue here. Japan has the nicest 7-Eleven. You don't know that. You don't. It's probably true, but Vegas has a very nice 7-Eleven. Wow, I don't know what she did with these burritos. They're homemade burritos, and she fucking put a kick in them. If I die right now, then just know, you guys, that I died happy. Mm, mm. You know what? I could use a napkin or a paper towel over here. I'm just saying. You know, that's got to be one of the hardest things to do is eat when you're live. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking doing it. It's good stuff. Brian Hankey, he's right about SoCal. I have 2-week vacation plan for the Salton Sea. God damn it. Brian Hankey, please, if you come back, you've got to take pictures, Brian. I know that it's a fucked up way to live vicariously through others, but seriously, if you got pictures of that, I would dig that. Coden Bryant, thank you for taking my question earlier. You rock. No, Bryant, you rock. Thanks for participating and asking your question. If it's not broken, you fix it. Still have 7-Elevens out west? Yeah, we got a ton of them out here. 7-Eleven is a magnet for criminal activity. Newbie, that's partially true. Joey, where you been? Fucking man, Joey, just the original extra, a Patreon guy. If you guys want to find out what Patreon's all about, just ask Joey. There's some original content going up already on Patreon. You got to give us this month to come with our shit, but it's coming up, and it's some cool shit. Joey will tell you. I know. Live stream, you're not supposed to eat. Live stream, you're not supposed to. It's difficult to eat and be cool, but thankfully, you folks are in great hands, so we're okay. Shauna says Vegas really does have a kick-ass 7-Eleven. Shauna, everybody else thought I was just making that up. Shauna, everybody else just thought I was pulling a rabbit out of my ass. But I'm not wrong on that. Now, Shauna knows, then she knows. Now I'm starting to question where Shauna Lay lives, or if she doesn't live there, how often she's been there. Where do you hang out, Shauna? And when you're in Vegas, where do you go? Rachel, 7-Elevens here in Connecticut. In Connecticut, they're probably pristine. Al, Dad, I'm going to hang with you, my man. Some knowledge. I don't know what you're going to get from me, but we're putting something together. David, Hoser. I can't read it, David. I don't know what that means. Justin, please stay. Chrome, Broncos or Rams? Yes. Saudi Tate, can't read that one either. The Bible is the toughest knowledge there is. Isn't that the truth? Joey, dang. Brandon, too bad it wasn't happening to your garage. That was a great garage. Plus, I'm sure there's enough whiskey there also. There is. The screen jumped. All right. I'm just going to go with the screen jump. I'm sorry if I missed you. I didn't mean to. I'm not skipping you because I don't like you. Kurg, 907. Your body dies. The soul crosses back. We are judged for the good or evil done while the body, the souls are first. A mind that conjures the flesh, 2 and 1. The spirit is within. Psalm 82. I read that out loud because I had to, 907. But we're all going to get judged one day. And I'll be right along there in line with you. Justin, got to run. Same time every week? No. Justin, different time every week. Random order. Don't know shit. I'm not smart enough to go on live every day at the same time. No 7-Eleven in Wisco, Wisconsin? Really? You guys don't have 7-Eleven? You don't know what you're missing, man. Brian, you are missing 3-day-old donuts. You are missing watered-down Slurpees. You are missing every Indian guy with a dot on his head running every... You're missing a ton. Yes, that's a stereotype. It's not a slur. It's a stereotype. There's a difference. Lori, Gen X here too. I built a 71 Cutlass and want to build a car with my kids. My oldest wants to build an 88 custom cruiser wagon. Okay, first of all, Lori, wicked cool that you picked a Cutlass because nobody goes. When they go Oldsmobile, for those of you who don't know, a Cutlass is an Oldsmobile. If nobody goes Oldsmobile, when they do, it's always a 442. And not that you can't have that package, but a Cutlass is badass. And now they're saying they want to build a cruiser wagon. So that would be a Vista cruiser wagon. And wasn't Vista made by Buick? Wasn't that a Buick Vista cruiser? I think that's unique. That's different than what anybody else does. Those are the ones when you go to car shows. The car shows attract 1,000 people that love cars. But the ones you're talking about building attract the people that build cars. Yeah, they show up to those. All right, Joey, it's amazing content on the Patreon and the stuff they're doing for those crazy. They are definitely doing more. Fuck it, Joey, it jumped on me. Doing more than any other creator. Well, Joey, that's nice of you to say. And we're trying to, the kid and I jump on Patreon to talk as we are building stuff. There's already going to be stories and things there that nobody else has. I think there's a way. The kid was looking into this. There's a way to do short podcasts just for Patreon that only you guys get to see. If that's true, if he works that out, then that's going to be a big thing too. To hear the stuff we're not allowed to say anybody anywhere else. Brian, you even buy dope at a 7-Eleven Baltimore. Probably not inside though, Brian. Isn't that an outside, or do you buy it inside and have to pay sales tax on that? Jay Cantrell, pray for magic can mean just whenever the owner wants it to mean, like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, get me started on that. I got in so much trouble. The kid asked me some movie trivia question one time 9 months ago about what was in the briefcase, and I said my answer was it's a trick question, nothing in it. Jesus Christ, we had 5,000 comments and emails about how I was fucking wrong. Unfucking believable that people can take shit to such an extreme level. We all know when they opened the briefcase, there was a gold light. I got roasted from people saying it was gold. No, seriously. People yelled at me. It was obviously gold. There was a gold light. That's the answers I got. Yeah. Those are the people I had to deal with on that topic. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that how do you relate to someone who says there was a gold light in the briefcase in Pulp Fiction? Obviously it was gold and you're an idiot. Other than hitting the delete button, where the fuck do you go with that? Hey, Cantrell, tell me I'm wrong. Robert Smith, I missed the way back seat. Yeah. How about the back seats that face backwards? Yeah. You know, I raced one of those in a demolition derby one time at the what fair was it? Hold on. The San Bernardino County Fair in 1992. I took 5th place in the demolition derby in a bright blue Vista cruiser wagon. Yes, I did. Okay, can someone give me a Patreon link? I don't know how to do that, Jamie. I don't know how to do a Patreon link. I know how to click it. The kid has it set up on my computer here, so I can just click and go there, but I don't know. Hold on, maybe I could find a way to do that. I'm going to try. Hold on a second. Give me a second. I'm not totally illiterate. Let's see here. Is there a way to copy that? Okay, now go back over here to you guys. I'm going to try.
And somebody asking for the Patreon?
Yeah.
Just tell her to search up.
It's on your website, right?
Yeah, it's on the website, and it's patreon.com/GenXTalks.
Patreon.com/GenXTalks. But it's on the kids' website. I did a link. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But it's definitely on the kids' webpage. GenXTalks.com. Everything's on there, just so you know. Like literally everything. Plus there's a bunch of stories and pictures and stuff. Now you know that. All right. Everyone keeps talking about Shoei Ohante. How do I not know who that is if you guys all do? No, I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is at all. Ringo, I remember reading about one of the early drafts of the script. The contents of the briefcase were allegedly supposed to be the diamonds from the heist in the previous movie, Reservoir Dogs. Could be. That sounds reasonable, but the gentle euphemism at the moment is it was it named Marcel's soul? It was this guy's soul who was in there. Not that a briefcase can hold a soul, but I think that's the direction they pushed it, just to push it off. That's what I think. But what do I know? Hey, Smile says that the link worked. Good. If it's not broken, fix it. He retracted a message. Joey, clicked above it. Okay, so the link worked for Patreon. I got a feeling, just so you guys know, I got a feeling that not only is the Patreon site going to be a ton of stuff that you don't get to see on Gen X Talks, that's Gen X Talks, and you get early releases a day or so on videos. The kid's going to put a new video up there first, then put it up on TikTok a day later. Everybody gets to see it early. But I got a kind of feeling that the way Gen X Mom wants to do that, there's going to be more personal stuff on there. Kind of like if you guys follow Gen X Talks on Instagram, there's a ton of personal stuff there. The kid's FFA when he was at an auction, the personal pictures that he and his mom put up there as Gen X Talks are really big, and they're more personal. And Instagram is a following of people that like that more. We like to know more about your family thing. I kind of got a feeling Patreon may end that way too. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, you should also mention that on Patreon you do live streams like this, but since there's less people, it's more exclusive.
Why don't you just tell them?
I know, but you're doing all the talking.
But I'm going to eat right now, so
Okay.
tell them.
So on Patreon, since you're also doing that, you get exclusive live streams with him and me or whatever. You get exclusive live stream with just patrons. So if you subscribe to Patreon, you get personal live streams with this guy like a couple a month. Not as frequent as YouTube, and he won't lose his spot as much.
That's true. So yeah, we will do some lives, although I don't think anybody will show up. But that's where you can ask stuff that I'm allowed to talk about. Now, how many times in here do we talk about stuff that we can't talk about? None, because YouTube has the algorithm. Google has the algorithm. You got to be careful. But Patreon, you guys want to know how I feel about something? I'll fucking tell you, to where you will unsubscribe and not be part of it. All right. Just a thought. The gold light I know is when those three sailors drop through Tro and the gold member and Austin Powers. Oh, just a thought. You just crossed genre so far from Quentin Tarantino flick to Austin Powers. Did you really think that was going to hold water?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Are you gonna have another burrito?
Am I? Yeah, I'd like one.
And,
Joey, okay, we're almost done here. Joey, when y'all make another podcast, I missed those. Listen, I'm going to work. I promise that Joey, you're not the only one. There are literally tons and tons of people asking for the podcast to come back. We're going to do them this month. They're going to be strong. We're going to do 2 a month. We're going to keep going. We're going to work it out. I promise it'll be worth it. I promise. But Joey, one of the good things is if he works out that special thing, we had a Christmas podcast that got all fucked up technically, mechanically. So there's only half a podcast there. It's a great half, but you couldn't post it as a podcast because it doesn't have an ending. But for you Patreon guys, you're going to hear Gen X Mom Little Chief Superweed, older millennial son is on it. Gen and Z Kid is on it. And I'm on it. It's a great, like, I think we got 40 minutes, but we can't post it because it's not complete. It just cuts off. But with Patreon, that'll be exclusive content you guys just get to hear. It's very good. And there's some stuff. There's one that Gen X Mom wants to do. I don't know if she wants to do the whole thing. I know she wants to do the whole thing. I don't know if she wants to do it on and post it or post it on Patreon, but it was a very intimate story of cancer survivor. And it's her and it's me. And it's a detailed thing. And there was a miracle that happened. And I know when I say miracle, you all roll your eyes. No. Like went into medical magazines, went into journals, something that happened that was so rare that it became a thing where people called her from all over the country wanting to talk and do interviews and ask questions. That level of a miracle, like public miracle. Miracles happen every day. But yeah, so if she does that, it'll either be just on Patreon or she might want to make it public. But it's her idea. It's her gig and she wants to do it. So I'm not pushing her. If it's her idea and she wants to, when she gets back from taking care of her mother-in-law, I'm in because it's absolutely an amazing fucking story. All right, where were we? Smile, that is super cool. Thank you, Peyton. Love you guys. Love you too. Just a thought, I'll show up. I hope you're there, man. Clifford Ray, being censored sucks. Yes, it does. Cruise 97, Albany contains songs, go cruise the cast up. Yeah. You think Cruise 907, all who breathe here contain a soul. A small creature counts. Yes, a briefcase can contain a soul. Come on, man. A briefcase can contain a soul. Well, then why couldn't a briefcase have a soul or be alive? What do I know? Bleepers. It's gold, but it's gold. Which what are you talking about? Bleepers. I'm lost. Joey says awesome. Brian, I want a burrito now. What's that sauce? It looks delicious. I don't know. I went to put some of this on it, which is a mild ghost pepper. It's hotter. It's hotter than most of you would like, but it's mild. It's mild by comparison. This particular white boy can take some sauce. I can. I love some super hot sauce. However, I have not opened this because my daughter, whatever she put in there, whatever she mixed in there, is so fucking delicious. It burns and it makes me want to go back for more, which, by the way, is the mark of a good hot sauce. If you have hot sauces that are just so hot you die from it. Okay, wow, you made a hot sauce no one can enjoy. Great. No. Keep this in mind. Every time you go to a chili cook-off, every time you go to a hot sauce convention where they're showing off their stuff and they're giving you crackers and stuff with it, remember this one rule. It's real simple, and it applies to this is how you define the winner. The hot sauce is so hot, it wants to kill you, but it's so delicious, you go back for more. That's it. That's my rule. I came up with that. It's my original thought. But people have made me hot sauces that are so hot, I don't enjoy them. It's like, wow, that's really fucking hot, but so what? I don't like it. It's just hot. No. The flavor factor, when it's so good, the flavor factor makes you're going to die if you take one more bite. And you go back anyway. Tell me that's not how that goes. For those of you guys that know that shit, tell me that's not how it is with chili. You've been to chili cook-offs where they're so hot, but they're not flavorful. But you got some that are so hot, it kills you, and you run right back as soon as you're done dying, and you go for some more. Yeah, that's the stuff. And that's how it is. And that's the way my daughter made it tonight. Super delicious, super hot. I'm loving it. All right, we got to be almost done. 120 people watching right now. Yeah, now we're down to 95. I lose people when I talk about stupid shit. What I think of 71 Chevelles, Terry, I love 71 Chevelles, but they're a very typical build. Everybody goes for Chevelle. I'm gonna have to get my daughter to help me on Patreon. Brian, yeah, it's $1. It's $1. It's $1. And this month we're gonna ramp everything up. Everyone who's joining now before February 1st gets a free signed personal to you, signed, not just like I signed a bunch of them and the kids signed a bunch of them. No. with your name, your stuff. We signed you a picture. It's on there, and you're going to get it sent to you. Plus a business card. I mean, it's way more than a fucking $1. Come on, man. It's like $3 to send shit now. So your first 3 months are fucking paid for. Come on. Melanie, a little late, but I was listening to while cooking. My dad had built my first car, inside and out, 67 Mustang. Yeah, what a delicious car, Melanie. Absolutely. 907, what's better, a soul or a shiny rock? I'd rather have a soul. Joey, you had one before the last one you did. I think that kid fixed it. You had one before. Joey, I missed what we're talking about, my man. Smile, love to hear from Gen X Mom. I bet she shares some of the same. She does. And she's got some stories. And she's got a lot of stories about me that she shouldn't tell, but she will. And I know she won't say shit about her stories, but that woman got stories that rivals mine. Like easily. Seriously. I've known her since I was 5 years old. Okay. No secrets. Jessica, do not presume to tell me where Flubba Dubba pops. Jessica, I've been on for an hour and 55 minutes. Jessica, nobody has brought that up. Nobody has mentioned a goddamn thing but you. That was a first. Jessica, you should win a prize for that. We've been almost 2 hours and nobody said shit. Yes, I'm still eating in front of you. If you don't like it, too bad. Clifford. I'm not telling them what you did. I'm letting it be a mystery. Clifford Ray, God bless you, family out for the night. Thank you, Clifford. Bud Wooden says the 7-Eleven in Delaware is shitty. Joey, Brian, click the link above and take you to the website you can enter. That's for you guys talking. I'm staying out of that. There was one I wanted to see and it popped up and it left. Shit. What did I miss? No, there's some of these I missed. I'm scrolling up. Melanie, a little Liz cooking. Yeah, got you. What's better? Joey, smile. Okay. Jessica, Clifford, Joey, Brian, click. Shauna, Gen X Mom is an absolute queen. Her story on survival blew me away. Did she share that with you guys? She was on for 3 hours. Oh, you guys didn't know that? You missed it? Yeah. There was a live stream where we were trying to do 24 hours. We didn't make it. We failed. But Gen X Mom took a shift. She was on for 2 or 3 hours. I don't know everything she told. I didn't listen to it yet. But I'm quite sure, Shauna, she didn't cover all of it. And there's some stuff that only I know because she was unconscious for part of it. Texas Boomer loves your wisdom and knowledge. Thank you very much. Brian Peterson, have a good night, Clifford Ray, saying to him. Where can I hear the story? Melanie says, where can I hear her story? If she said something during her shift on the 24-hour live stream, it is not available. It will be available, snippet, the whole thing that she does, not the whole 3 hours, but her part will be available on Patreon. That she did not want me to post it on YouTube or anywhere else. So we were discussing it, and her and the kid came up with edit it down to the parts. And there were some other stories that I told that were about that she goes, yeah, that's a little bit, I don't want to just floating out there for any asshole. But if someone joins Patreon and they really, because that's a person, you're not gonna pay to be part of Patreon and then try to fuck anybody. It's not likely. So she goes, just be careful where you put that. But she wants it out there. She's okay with it, but she wants it over on the Patreon site. So will it be on Patreon? Yes, within the next week, I'm sure. Yes, I'm eating again. It's really hard to eat on a live stream, but there's only a few of us in America that can pull it off. You're looking at one of them. That is so good. I can't even tell you. The follow through on that flavor is so nice. So Melanie, unless she gets on and tells it again, it's going to have to be on Patreon. Ringo, I'm still laughing about how badly you leveled yourself on the hot sauce last time. That was fucked up. I ran into the kitchen during live stream. The kid took over. I ran in to have a burrito real quick, and I grabbed what I thought was this hot sauce. And there's one that looks just like it. It was kind of dark. I poured a bunch on there and ate it, and about fucking died. I almost called a fucking ambulance. I couldn't believe that I ate what I ate. Ringo, not funny, man. I fucking almost killed myself. Joey's telling Melanie something. Okay. This is my last hooch. Now, this is about, I'm going to say 4 shots. Maybe just a little shy of 4 shots, but it's close. So where are we at? 7 o'clock? How long to finish 4 shots? And then we'll finish out nicely. Yeah, we'll say some stuff, but we're losing people here because I'm not that interesting. Okay. Where we at? 907 Cruz says, why do you use hot sauce to make food painful? Again, 907 Cruz, it's you make it so painful that it wants to kill you, but if you do it right, it's so delicious, you go back for more. Yeah. Kind of like my wife now that I think about it. Yeah, that's a very good analogy. She's, fits right along in line. Okay. Depths of my mind. Glad I found this channel. All of you do a great job. Thank you, Depths. Appreciate you being aboard. Michael, country is obviously divided. Advice to help people come together. Oh man, that's a different one, Michael. Can't get into that now, man. I'm either not drunk enough or too drunk, Michael. Good question though, but you gotta bring it up again. Matthew Wheeler, Michael, 1963 Impala wagon is the best. That's a rare one, Mike. Mike, that 63 Impala wagon, nobody would build, and it's what a bitchin' choice. Really is. Shauna, hi, Melanie. I was on the 24-hour live stream, and she shared her story. I hope we are blessed to have her on again soon. Very rare. Very, very, very rare. Now, the one live stream we're going to do for the 1-year anniversary of Gen X Talks is January 28th, 29th, right there. We're going to do in the live stream. There's going to be a lot of giveaways, a lot of T-shirts and hats and glasses, a lot of trivia and stuff. And Gen X Mom promised she would pull a shift. So you'll probably get her once, maybe twice, for a 2 or 3 hour shift. We're not telling you when. No, you can't just skip over me and set your alarm and wake up to her. No, but she is going to go on. Cantrell, Gen X Dad, what kind of car did you drive in high school? The classic RX-7. No, but would you be happy to know, Cantrell, that I was a certified Mazda mechanic on the rotary engine? And one of the last live streams, I had a RX-8 story on when Japan was having a problem with them overheating. I was working in Vegas at a big Mazda dealership, and Japan sent over a team of guys for 2 weeks to test drive in the heat and work out these things. And they said they had me. I was the highest ranked certified RX-8 mechanic at the time, not in the world, but in the district. So they didn't fly anybody in; they just used me. And I fucking got pissed and took them to task. That's a whole different thing, big long story. But if you want to know an RX story, there's one there for you. Go look it up on the live stream. If it was part of the 24 hour, then you have to go to Patreon. That was a fucking great story. Some of people in here probably remember that story. I don't know. Matthew, Generation X is the best generation. Yes, we are. No doubt in my mind. I scrolled up. Chris, what's up? North Carolina here. What's up, Chris? Charles says, I hope the show improved your mood. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Where we at? David, me and my 1-year-old son have quarantined inside a room in our house. He's the worst roomie ever. The wife brings us meals like a prison, and we get our yard time as well. David, that's the fucking single coolest thing I've heard all goddamn night. David said, me and my 1-year-old son have quarantined inside a room in our house. He's the worst roomie ever. No, cellmate ever. The wife brings us our meals like a prison and we get yard. Oh, David, if I got to go out tonight, if I drank 2 shots before, I'm going to finish it up with 2 more. That's funny. I couldn't do that, man. You locked me in the room with a 1-year-old, I'd fucking be dead and he'd be living large. Okay, getting close. Bet low, eat up, big fella. No shame in your game, my man. And depths of my mind. The most important tool on a job site is the radio. I'm so glad you understand that. You know what? I didn't think about that. Not a fucking truer statement has been uttered this evening. The and he who controls the radio depths. Roblox, since you're a mechanic, search for anti-Kintha. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. Anti-Kith era. I will look that up. I don't know what that is. You know what I looked up the other day that was weird? Do you know there was some maybe oh fuck, I'm gonna fuck up the story. You know, I was gonna tell the story and then I fucked it up. There was I looked up on this weird fucking truck mobile thing from Antarctica, and I think it was built by the US. At first I thought it was Russian. Maybe it was Russian or the United States. They built this fucking big red multi-wheel thing that housed like 6 people. It had a way to work in like sub 100 degrees where you could change tires and fix shit. This survivable fucking beast of a vehicle. And they built it like in the 60s or 70s, and they trucked it on a boat down to Antarctica. Did I say that right? Is Antarctica up or down? If I remember right, it was down. Arctica, Antarctica, Arctica. I don't fucking know. The kid was here. He'd be laughing at me because I don't know. But anyway, they took it down there. Anyway, and this fucking thing is still down there because it couldn't travel over the crevices quite like they thought. But you watch the thing, it's like you think this thing would be the bitchest thing ever. It's fucking badass. And you look at you guys built this in the fucking 60s or 70s with this kind of shit. It's fucking wicked cool. You could live in this thing for months. A crew of people had everything in it. Oh, eating my stuff here. Eating this. This is my daughter's burrito. I am so gonna miss her when she's gone. I mean, she fills in the gaps where my wife leaves with food, organization like you wouldn't believe. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Okay, where I'm at. Southern Voice. I just found your channel last night, and I've already watched a bunch of your videos. Man, I love your philosophy on things. You're a part of a dying breed of us old school dads. Wow. You know the video he didn't post because it got all fucked up? I know he's trying to edit it down. He came at me the other day. You want an insight? You want something that's coming up? If he can edit it correctly, but I was yelling at him, so maybe not. I'll give you the punchline. You guys want the punchline? And if it comes up in a video, you're going to say, oh, I already knew. He was talking to me about taxes and welfare shit. Anyway, somewhere in the middle of it, I told him, you cannot tax your way to prosperity. Now, half of you are going to go, oh. Half of you are going to raise your drink and go, what? But it's true. You cannot tax your way to prosperity as a nation. Nope. You can't do it. And any of you that think you can, please turn off your computer, go outside, punch yourself in the balls, and lay down in the sprinklers until they come on and wake you up. All right, 4 shots of Jack Daniels in 9 minutes. We're good. Maxwell, have you ever heard of the YouTube channel AVE? Nope. I'm not good with that shit. Oh, shit, my screen jumped. God damn it. Why does it do that? Why when I'm scrolling around does the screen just fucking jump? And then I miss everybody's shit, and I'm not trying to miss anybody. Joey, podcast. You know there's a podcast, Joey. Terry, how do I get on the giveaway? Just be part of the live stream, man. Watching from the East Coast, Alex, appreciate you. We are One Automotive. Hey, Pops, just an update. I got it to top dead center. Just about ready to drop the Dizzy in and note. God fucking blessed. The screen jumped again. Fuck. I'm in the middle of reading something. I don't even touch anything. Hold on. I'm trying to get up there. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm a little fucked up right now. Hold on, something popped up on the screen. Just a thought. I'm gonna remember that you can't tax your way. I'm not donating my food stamp money anymore. Okay, just a thought. You fucking so distracting on shit, but you're fucking so fucking funny. I can't. I got a 1099 you, man. You got to be part of the program. That was good. Okay, hold on. I got to get up to. That was funny. Ah, hold on. I'm not getting there. Gen X Mom was a great Shauna. Shauna, you're like in love with Gen X Mom. You're supposed to be in love with me. Um, there it is. We're the one. Hey, Pops, just got an update. I got it to Top Dead Center. Just about to drop the Dizzy in and notice the rat's nest of wires. I need to clean up, but should be in tomorrow. Good. And just remember to keep your face away from the carburetor while you're rotating that to get it to start. If you just and don't twist it at the beginning. You put it if you got timing chain marks, cam and crank on 0, then the harmonic balance is on 0. Put it in right fucking on 0. The distributor. Just start there. Yeah. Brian, she did share and it was good. You guys all know what she said, and I don't know what Gen X Mom said. Going down. Boom, 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 boom. Betlow, hit the like. Thank you for reminding me of that. I know we're lost half the viewers right now because I'm fucked up, but thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you guys for subscribing to the kids' channel. It means a lot to him. It really does. I know he's fucking up with his grade and shit, but you guys really, every one of you guys mean a lot to him. He watches, he gets up every morning, he checks his phone, he checks TikTok, he checks Facebook, he checks YouTube, he sees who's done what comments have done. I mean, he's 16. He's trying to understand all this and absorb it all and choose a direction to go. You guys are really, really helping him. I want to tell you something from my heart. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I will not post anywhere else. Okay, this is after I eat. I'm totally been drinking. I'm 30 shots in. Hold on. No. Listen to me here. Hey, could you send the kid down, please? All right, when he's out. Oh, all right. No, I'll leave you alone. Good girl. All right. I do live streams everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and here. And I hate doing live streams on TikTok. I hate it. I'll do it. But those, if I have to do if I do a show, we do a big show, fine. I'm okay. But if I have to handle the comment section, I do a personal one. The kid always asks me to bump up his stuff. He's got 800,000 followers on TikTok. I fucking hate it. The people are so fucking obnoxiously rude. I can't fucking stand it. I don't like it. I want to reach through there and grab by the fucking throat and end their fucking careers. Facebook's okay. Good people there. Instagram's okay. Good people there. But I'm telling you, without a doubt, after learning how to do the very basics of social media, after understanding how this works and hanging out with you folks, having some drinks and some food, like we're on a campfire, like we're at a bar, without question, YouTube has the best company of live stream people I have ever fucking encountered by a lot. Now, YouTube has some of the worst comments on videos. The stuff that the kid shows me from YouTube comments is some of the most vile, reprehensible shit I've ever seen. It makes me defensive of my family, makes me want to close everything down and tell everybody to go fuck themselves. The comments are bad. I can't even tell you how bad some of them are. They attack me. They're like, you fat, miserable, fat, conservative, Republican, Trump fuck. I mean, the shit they say is bad. They attack the kid. They make fun of the acne on his face. They make fun of how skinny he is. I mean, stuff that has nothing to do with his videos. They fuck with him. And I want to reach through there and just grab him by the fucking throat and deal with it like we're back in high school behind a Kmart. But you guys on here are an incredibly different audience. You guys, I don't even feel like we're an audience. I feel like we're all talking, like we're all on the same fucking page. There's a connection that I have with you guys here that 2 years ago I would have said, I'm not fucking getting on social media and I don't care. But being introduced to hanging out, it's like if I'm watching you guys and we're talking, then we take turns and you guys watch me and then all of us watch somebody else. I'm telling you, it's fucking incredible. Being in here with you guys is almost a blessing because we're just talking about stuff, man. We're talking about issues and we're talking about cars and we're talking about life and kids and shit and stuff you don't get to do much of anymore. And it feels real to me. I mean, you guys aren't robots. We're talking about shit, and I dig that. And we're all on the same level. And there's so many of us. It doesn't matter that if you say, oh, you're just all Gen Xers. No, 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 no. No, no, no. There's millennials in here. There's Gen Zs in here. There's boomers in here that we just have the same thought. We just have similar values. And we don't always agree. We don't always agree on shit. We fucking argue about shit. There's some people who say some shit. It doesn't matter. I don't dislike you. I don't block you. You don't unfriend me. You know why? Because it's just like hanging out at a campfire. I have a campfire circle in my backyard. Okay. And I'm fucking using it this year. And I'm going to go out there, I'm going to sit. And if there's 9 people sitting around the campfire hanging out with me, we could all disagree on everything. But you know what? We're still Americans. We're still having a beer. We're still fucking hanging out. I don't go for the division that's out there today that divides us. Oh, no. If you're Biden, you're not Biden. If you're global warming, you're not. Who gives a shit? If we got different opinions on shit, we fucking talk about it, hang it out. And if we don't agree, so what? Why do you gotta fucking hate somebody? Why is it automatically? That's the thing I noticed. You automatically hate a person. Yeah, for their views. You talk to them, you ask questions, and as soon as they say something, oh, you're one of those guys. Oh, fuck you, and they're gone. Do you realize how many friends you miss out on that are regular jabronis just like you, just like me? Over that shit? Fuck. Sometimes I have to point out to people. And they're like, oh, you. I've been in person with people. Oh, no. You watch Fox News. Fuck you. And I'm like, yeah, I watch Fox News. I watch CNN. I'm on the internet. What the fuck do you do? Well, I can't tell you. Wow. I tell people, I go, how shallow are you? How shallow am I? You're the one watching Fox News. I watch a lot of shit. I'm an American. I take in a lot of information. And you're the fucktard who's locked in to one path and you can't get off of it. So I'll tell you what, while you're on that path, I'm going to raise a glass as you go over the fucking cliff. Whatever cliff they're on. I'm just a guy taking in information. I'm just a guy talking to my friends. Fuck everybody else. I'm sorry. I know I got way off on the fucking conversation. I'm just talking about being an American that has friends on both sides of the aisle because I've been on this planet half a fucking century. Okay. I know that doesn't mean anything to a lot of you, but when you're on this planet for 50 fucking years and you're observing shit that goes on, you learn a few things. No, not from websites, not from focus groups and surveys. No, you just learn a few things from being on the planet, watching what's going on. And that's all I'm speaking from. Just being on the planet, watching what's fucking going on. And it's different now when you have Democrats and Republicans, conservatives and liberals. It's different than what it was 20 years ago, 10 years ago. There wasn't the fucking division that they've made us all feel. I've got hardcore liberal friends, one that I'm going to have lunch with next week. And he is the most hardcore liberal left-wing guy that there ever is on the planet. But you know what? We're friends. We believe different things and we discuss different things. And we're still going to have lunch and have a few drinks. And at the end of it, I'm going to get up and hug that man and say, if you need me, I'm there. On his Facebook page, if I make a comment and 300 of his friends roast me, you know what he says? He says, you can all go fuck yourselves and unfriend me. This is my buddy. And he just has an opinion. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't do that. Back years ago when I had a Facebook page, he would say something liberal, a liberal opinion on my page, and I'd have hundreds of friends that would roast him. And I went to his defense and said, don't talk about my friend that way. Fuck you. I'm telling you right now, this particular guy, if we have lunch next week and we're in a restaurant and we're talking about shit and 20 conservative dudes get up and walk over to our table and they're going to fuck this guy up because of his liberal beliefs, I'm going to stand with my friend against those conservatives and I'm going to fucking die before they lay a hand on him. That's Generation X. That's the feeling of your loyalty, your camaraderie of your friend who you're working shit out, man. You're not so locked in and blind. That there's an example, and he would do the same for me. Yeah, he would. That's what I'm trying to tell you is the division that I can't fucking stand. We work shit out. I'm not going to betray my friends over it. Fuck you. And nobody likes that. And I know people will hang up. People are going to disconnect right now. People are going to log off. Fuck it. I know. I'm a big fucking conservative MAGA hat asshole. I know all the stuff you're going to say. You don't know me. But you do now know my loyalty, don't you? Yeah. You do now know that part. And don't think that I would forget it, because I will not forsake anyone who has an opinion, who is not following CNN talking points. They literally have a liberal opinion. Fine, man. We're all fucking Americans. We live in the same goddamn place. Fuck off. What do I know? What the fuck do I know? I missed everybody's comments. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know it's been rolling. I got off on a fucking tangent. I had too much to drink. I'm sorry. There is a thing up here. Let me grab it real quick. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm late on that. God, she makes good burritos. My God. Jake Cantrell, Gen X Dad, we all love you. We all love you and your vibe. People will always hate on you, but remember, you do it for the people who you love. Your content, you brighten our days. Hey, Justin, thanks, man. I could use a little bit of that right now because I know that I fucking just got a ton of people unsubscribing for what I just said. I know it. I got it. I'm sorry. I got it. And the kid's going to be mad. You know, in the analytics of YouTube's analytics are amazing. YouTube's analytics are just divine. When you go into their analytics, it goes so deep. It goes deeper than I can think. But one of the really easy ones to look at, and the kid turns the screen and points it at me and goes, "Hey, Dad, you were on a live stream last night for a couple hours." "Yes, I was, son." "Hey, Dad, look at this stat right here." "What is it, son? Show me." He pulls the screen and goes, "You lost 4 subscribers." What does that mean? That means you gained subscribers by what you're saying, and you lost subscribers by what you were saying. You have a net loss of 4 or 6 or 8. That would be the first thing he fucking tells me. How I fucked up and lost people. Okay. I listen. I'm literally. You guys know me. The guys who watch normally, I read every fucking comment. I try so much. I will go back. And I will read every comment. The YouTube saves them, or I go through them. I will. I promise. But you guys know that I try to read everything, but I fucking ran my mouth for so fucking long. I lost. I'm so far behind. I don't want to be, but I am. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm trying to get where you guys are at. Just please don't think. First of all, I'm not one of those guys who like skips over and cherry picks. I try to read the shit that's there and comment. It's just so much. And when I talk, I miss 400 comments go by. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna read some of the stuff that's there right now. I'm scrolling down to the bottom. Please, everybody who missed out, I apologize. I'm not trying to skip you. I'm sure your comments that I'm missing, I'm sure if I scrolled back up, they were filled with what a beautiful man, what an adoring individual. He's so smart. He's so perfect. He's attractive. And please leave your wife and move in with me. I'm sure that's all it was adoration for my existence. And I'm gonna skip all that adoration for my existence and just try to read what's here. Oh, if anybody leaves that bullshit. Two Bear, I love you, brother. I'm next to you. Now, when Two Bear says that, I know that fucking man is standing right fucking next to me with his head up. Yeah, that's one of those comments where you know the dude has head up. Okay, I'm trying to read. Hold on. King, you're the best. Keep up the great content. Don't change for nobody. Screw the liberals. I love listening to you. All I can do is thanks, man. I appreciate you embracing them. I'm out of hooch. Until my daughter gets home, like sometime at 10 o'clock tonight, I'm out of hooch. Electric, you underestimate us. Anything you want to talk about, we want to listen, we ain't leaving. Thank you, Electric. Thank you. Jeff Cook, got to weed out the unopen-minded. Good luck with that, man. Jeff, tell me how. Tell me how, man. Two Bears, I love you. I'm next to you. And he means that he fucking Two Bears in it for the long haul. Two Bears, you want to know how you're in it for the long haul with Gen X Talks and my son and the shit? When you're in it for the long haul, you subscribe to his Patreon account for $1 because the shit that's going on there this month is the shit we can't say. That's how you know. Two Bears out there. All right, Joey. Your average like 100 viewers every time he looks great. I know, and I know on TikTok when we go on with a show or something, we get 365 to 600. There was one time on TikTok that I was telling some stories and I was really fucking on my game, and you guys know what that means. It was on my fucking game. I turned it up to 11, and we had 1,000 subscribers watching it once on YouTube on TikTok. And guess what? I don't fucking care. Didn't do anything for my ego. My dick didn't get hard. Here is where I feel like I'm with people that give a shit. I feel like I'm here in middle class America hanging out. That's how I feel here. Jeff, hang on. My screen popped up. Got some people coming in here. Jamie, you just got another Patreon sub. Keep talking about getting more subscribers to YouTube. The kid needs to relax and trust the old man. Yeah, tell the fucking kid that. He doesn't believe me for shit. But thank you, Jamie. Marcus Fleeing, yo, Gen X Dad. Marcus Feliciano just chimed in with $5, and all he said was yo, Gen X Dad. Marcus is one of our original Xers from the Legion of X Gen X Army. Marcus was our first subscriber on Patreon. We only got a lot. It's not like Marcus was the first one of thousands. No, we got like 19. We got 20. You know, Patreon is a big fucking deal for the kid and how he's doing stuff. And there's only 20 people that signed on. But he's right. Marcus was our first one. Marcus is the one where him and I talk and email about his wife and his surgery and about how he has to have a drink when he gets everything settled down. Marcus is the guy, just like you and me, just like everyone fucking out here who's living the middle class life with middle class struggles. Yeah, that's Marcus. Don't you forget that. Joey, average light. God damn it. It fucking jumped on me again. God damn it. All right, I caught up. T. Lee, where's everybody from? Ask him, T. Lee. Char, you and your kid are awesome with you and what you think puts out. Just keep being real based on what you believe. Love it, man. I'm going to keep giving honest answers to honest questions. At some point, it's going to get me fucking banned. The kid's going to get banned because of me. He is. We all know that. And I'm sorry when that happens, but up until that moment, it's you and me, right? We're all together. Until that moment, fuck it. Patty's Projects. From Canada, glad to catch you live. Tell him I subscribed today about an hour ago. You gained one today. Thank you. Forward moving everything. Hey, Patty's, thank you. Appreciate that. Patty's project. Patty's almost seems Irish to me. That's good. Data, keep speaking the truth until they ban us. Donald, I can see you have your son having the 80s and 90s TV show, Comedy Gold. Yeah, they had a show that fucking failed called Shit My Dad Says, right? Wasn't that what it was? Didn't do so well. Yes, I'm eating. How many people eat on a live stream? Nobody. You know why? Because it's fucking hard to do. And you can't eat on a live stream. Yeah, I know that's one of the rules. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking eating. You know what? I'm eating live stream because I'm really fucking good at it. No. I should make a t-shirt. Nobody eats like I do. My daughter's burritos are so good. All right, where are we at? Let's go. Terry, I'm going to keep watching. Thank you. Lori Head, tell the kid not to sweat the petty things. I'm trying to. Brian Powers, everything you said was true. PC, your son's questions make me just as irritated as you. Thank you, PC. I'm not the only one. A little justification for my anger. Joey, the kid should appreciate you for his channel. Hold on. I have a medical condition that is just kicking on right now. Hold on. We're done this on a live stream. You guys got to wait. Okay. All right. I will tell you what that is. I've never never had that on a live stream yet. Not anymore. TikTok or Facebook or here. I don't know completely what it is, but I have a thing where you guys have all heard of COPD and people that wear masks. I got you. I mean, that's common. Everybody knows that. But what you may not know is that I've got a condition where my throat swells up. Now, that's what the mask is for. That's what COPD is for. So you don't wake up in the middle of the night with that. Everybody knows that. A sleep apnea. It's a thing. But I have a deal that happens during the day where the muscles in my throat swell up and feels like I'm just like sleep apnea. I'm breathing through a red cocktail straw. Now I can feel it coming on. I can feel it when it happens. And if I can catch it before it happens, you can't drink anything. You can't eat anything. I have to physically try to swallow. And I hold my throat and I swallow. If I can get 2 or 3 swallows in before I run out of air, I'm okay. If I can't get that swallowing to open up that muscle contracted passageway, I don't know what it is exactly, I will pass out. And if my muscles retract, I will breathe. If they don't retract, I'm dead, which is why people die from COPD all the time. But mine happens during the day. We can just be talking. There's a few things that help. One, the fact that I know it's fucking coming. And 2, I can drink quinine. If you ever have leg cramps at night, quinine, there's this little bottles of seltzer with quinine that goes away in a minute. I've had leg cramps my whole fucking adult life. And if you drink quinine, it goes away in a second. I learned that from a dude smarter than me. Well, that is quinine within 1 minute or 2 minutes fixing your fucking leg cramps. And I'm not lying. It fucking works every time. And I've told it to people and they've all said it works for them. However, the quinine Whatever it does to your leg muscles, it also does to my throat muscles. If I have quinine to drink in just a seltzer or a tonic water with quinine, it immediately opens up, relieves my muscles. I didn't have any tonight. I had to put my hat over the camera and I had to grab my throat and hold it. That's the other thing you can do. So guess what? I didn't black out and there wasn't a screen of me just the chair with nothing here. I'm here. But that's a real thing, just so you know. Didn't really want to divulge that, but I didn't expect it to happen. I've gone through 9 months of live streams and I've never had that happen. I've never had it to a point where I had to tell everybody how fucked up I was. But now you know, that's a thing. So yeah. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Apologies. Jamie, just you got another Patreon sub. Just keep talking with more subs. Kidneys are like trust old man. Marcus Feliciano, Yo Jennings Dad. Thank you. I went back up to those. CPD may help with IT. You hurt, but it will. I don't know what that means. Brink. I want to know, but I don't know what it means. Drink beer. You have a shot of whiskey and stay strong. Alone. Glad you're. I'm okay. I'm okay with my drinking. I'm okay. If I catch it when it happens, I'm good. Yeah. Sean says you need your throat dilated. That sounds right, but I don't know what that means. My screen just popped up. Something blue. Hang on. Paul Forrest, $4.99. No message from Paul, just a sunflower. I'm going to assume that was $4.99 of hey. I'm good with that. All right, where are we? Somebody said they're falling asleep. Listen, I got to go. I really got to go. I missed a bunch of your comments. I'm sorry. And I really thank you guys. Every time you guys give $1, $3, $5, it all goes towards the Gen X Talks thing that keeps us going. It lets us buy the cables and the gear that we need. It helps the kid immensely with his projects and stuff he's doing. Just letting you guys know. Hold on. Something popped up here. Slayer. Hey, Admiral X. Hope you're doing all right tonight. I caught COVID. It's a little hard to breathe right now, but you helped me get through it. Slayer, you've been around for a bit. Slayer, Cool M Slayer. You need to go rewatch tonight's. Okay, when I sign off and it goes up on YouTube, Slayer, go rewatch it. It's not been the greatest of nights, but now you know where we're at. Data says being fucked up is the Gen X thing. Yeah, no shit. All right, listen, I'm okay right now. I got to go. It's 7:38. Gen X mom is trying to FaceTime me, which I just learned how to do on my computer the other day, and I got to go. But listen, the kid really appreciates everything. When you go to his website, genxtalks.com, there's click on every picture. There's stuff to do on that. He appreciates stuff you guys send in the P.O. box. He appreciates every dollar you donate on Venmo or in here. Marcus had a great night, brother. Thanks. Take care. Marcus, you need to take care. You got more responsibilities right now, Marcus, than I do. You know, you got a family with a wife who's out of commission. You got to be there for her. So do your thing, man. I'm still trucking. I'm still moving on. I'm still getting my game on, but it's a little bit tough. Listen, I got to go. I'm out of whiskey. Let's just call it that. I'm out of whiskey and I got to go. So I apologize for the small disruption with the shit. Fuck it. I'm just an imperfect guy with imperfect problems. And anybody's got perfect problems is a motherfucker. So we all don't like those guys. None of us like them. Anyway, listen, I got to go. I got to sign out. I got to go check out. I got to check on the kid. I got to check on the dogs. I got to make sure the Gen Z kid got his homework done. You guys saw what's going on. Thank you for tonight. Thank you guys so much. But we will catch you guys all on the flip side. I promise. I absolutely promise.